Happy Otome game celebration! I'm so excited for some of these games coming out, so I'm very happy to be a streamer slash content creator that's a part of this. I don't know much about this game, honestly. I have seen someone else play it a little bit, and I know there's like this glasses character that shows up that actually looks very pretty. I don't know what their role is, what their type is. I know nothing about it. Apparently, there is supposed to be a murder that's happening. So, I guess we'll see. I already love the main screen already. It's so pretty. I don't know. I just love this style of art. It's so nice. Although I wish in the settings, they gave me a little bit more options. Like, I can't hear what the voice is supposed to be. If there is like voice acting or something like that. Or if it's like the little like voice. I kind of wish it had like a pop-up for it. I wish that for every game. If you give me an option to change the music, sound effects, and voice, do a little sample of the voice and the sound effects. Like that helps so much in terms of like setup stuff. But that's like the smallest gripe I have right now, but that's like minuscule. Let's see what this game's about. My name is Eve. Oh, why is it red? I don't that's terrifying. Is this my heartbeat? Why is it a cowbell? Ever since I was young, my mother's voice dictated my fate. Every word is a reminder that my future was a tapestry woven from family obligations. Wow, that's hitting a little too hard, a little too fast. Excuse you. The pinnacle of this was my arranged marriage to Kazuki. Oh. Maybe I'm the one causing the murder, actually. Maybe it's my fault. A budding journalist my mother had met at a coffee shop. So, you just met this on a okay. Lucky for her, he was in his late 20s too, and looking to settle down. Reluctance gnawed at me, but I accepted, more to quiet my mother's persistence than out of any real desire. Love for Kazuki never blossomed, yet his friendship became a comforting presence, his kindness a balm for my uncertain heart. Okay, I need is there a way to turn down this? What is it? Why is this cowbell so loud? Oh, I need to turn down this cowbell. Hold on. That cowbell. That cowbell is just like, wait, I can't read and also think of the cowbell at the same time. Then, oh, just weeks after our wedding, he died. Oh, maybe I did kill him. Suicide, they said. I don't know about that. But something about the way he died, the timing felt wrong, terribly wrong. Yet what can I do? I'm an actor in a play, stuck in a role I never chose. Every move and word feels scripted by someone else, and no matter how hard I try, I can't escape the part I'm supposed to play. What the fuck? It's been 40 minutes! All you hear is the relentless sound of your mother's voice! Mom? I don't think I'm ready for this. I hate this. Yeah. Nonsense, dear. You're not getting any younger, and it's high time you moved on. Please don't make me do this. Oh! Girl, I don't want to do this either. I don't know if this is a bug, but why is changing the music sound make the... Oh, hello? Why does the text move when I change the sound? That's terrifying. No, thank you. Okay, well, cool, love that. Oh, emails. I don't have emails. Wait. Hate? What does that do? Menu? No. I just wanted to change some settings. Don't worry about that. Don't worry too much about that, okay? Oh, there's more. I want to be happy? This white on white is kind of throwing me for a loop right now. Besides, Ryota seems like a nice young man, and he's been asking about you. I know, but I still feel like something's missing. Like I haven't properly said goodbye. You're Old husband, technically. Your engaged fiance is dead, so I'm not gonna move on that fast. Oh, sweetheart. Always stuck in the past, aren't you? Someone died! How are you so nonchalant about this? How long has it been, also? You need to stop dwelling on what's gone and start thinking about your future. Ryota could be a good opportunity for you. Kinda strange to be calling a person an opportunity, but sure. It's not just about Ryota, Mom. There's something off about Kazuki's death. I can feel it. Here we go again with your wild theories. The police investigated and they found nothing. There's something wrong. Is he the only Who? You need to accept reality and stop living in a fantasy world. What if there's more to it than what they found? What if Kazuki's death wasn't an accident? Enough! I won't entertain your delusions anymore. You need to focus on being a proper wife and daughter, not chasing ghosts. Ooh, I'm feeling so much dysphoria right now. Yes, Mom. Damn. Good. Now I'll talk to you later. And remember, keep yourself together. We can't have any more embarrassing incidents like last time. What happened last time, I hate to ask? You sigh and stare at the phone for a moment before glancing around the room. Your gaze wanders over to the shrine in the corner, its eerie presence casting a shadow over the otherwise mundane surroundings. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But I can't shake this feeling that something's not right. Oh! I think maybe it's paranoia, or maybe because your mom's kind of a bitch. I can't hear myself think. You approach the shrine, a mixture of fear and determination coursing through your veins. It'll be fine, it'll be fine, it'll be fine! As you reach out to touch the death photo, a chill runs down your spine. Is it fine? You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. By who and by what? I think we need to go to therapy and fix... You can't really fix it, but like it's paranoia. It feels like paranoia. Oh, wait, is my character hugging my cursor? Aww. Day 1. This is really cute. You don't have to walk me back home every day. It's no big deal. But still, going out of your way like this? I know you said you're okay with the whole still testing the waters kind of arrangement. I can't help feel bad about it. You hesitate for a moment, trying not to sound too patronizing. Anyways, thank you. I should head back. I don't want to take up any more of your time. Ryota's expression is still as unchanging as ever. I said it's fine. It's not a bother, really. I'm making sure you get home safely. Oh, well, in that case... Ryota's chuckle feels forced. As I look at him, I notice his smile doesn't reach his eyes. He looks dead on the inside. He looks less dead in this photo. Great, so same time tomorrow? Alright, thank you. Ryota looks at you and gives you that same unreadable smile before waving goodbye. I love the moving portions of it. That's a nice detail for this. You can't help but feel a pang of guilt and uncertainty as you watch him walk away. He probably doesn't want to get too involved with me anyways. I know he's trying to be nice, but he's better off with someone with less baggage, especially with everything that happened with Kazuki. You sigh softly, feeling the weight of your own problems. Maybe I should talk to Mom about easing up on her matchmaking. Oh, I have task. Leave incense for Kazuki. Call Mom. Meet Ryota at the lobby. Your task list is stored in your phone. Each day, new tasks will appear for you on the list. Completing tasks will cross them off for the day. Some tasks, like leaving incense for Kazuki, will appear every day. Completing certain tasks will increase sanity, and for character-specific tasks will increase their affection for you. Is my well, I shouldn't ask this. I don't think my sanity's good, but like, you good? In the home screen of your phone, you can check your tasks in the task list, see your current contacts, look at pictures you've collected in your gallery, and check your emails. In your contacts list, you can view details of all the important people in your life. By clicking on their portrait, you'll be able to see more details. Haruki is an exorcist? Yota... Is that a mouse? Ren... Kazuki, unavailable. Yoko, mom, and boss. In here, you'll not only be able to see their last scene, you'll also be able to see how much affection they have for you at the bottom of the screen. 50. Is 50 good? I feel like that's neutral. Time to stop looking at your phone and start preparing to go home. In this part of the game, you'll be allowed to free roam around town. You may explore the town from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. When it reaches 11 p.m., you'll automatically head home. By clicking on the buttons entered outside the map, you'll travel to another area of the town. By clicking on the buttons centered in the map, you interact with the male leads and the various townsfolk. Be sure not to stay out too late. You wouldn't want to make Mom angry. Okay. There's a train down here? Riverside, Temple, the pharmacy, or the lower district. Or the upper street. This is kind of an empty town. Is there, like, no one here, or is this just the map? I do like the fact that the character's on my cursor. That's adorable. My phone. Email. Okay, I don't have emails. Cool. My childhood friend and colleague. We're now fake dating, no thanks to Mom. Well, is it both of our ideas? My next door neighbor. We're neutral terms for now. Before his passing, he was a journalist who met my mom at a coffee shop. He was an important friend. My childhood friend and Ryota's sister. She's always been my closest friend. Yet we have the same friendship level between each other. Mom. That's it. Menu? Nope. I would like to exit the phone screen. Okay. I just use back for everything. I'm going to go... What's Riverside? Riverside seems cool. Oh, neighboring district, river. I'm gonna go to the river. It's a nice river. You avoid the river. It reminds you too much of Kazuki. Never mind, I go to the one place that I don't want to be in. Neighboring district? How far am I going? The library or the cinema? I'll go to the library. The library is quiet. There's a book you can read about the city's past. XXX town and XXX prefecture used to be under the feudal lord by the name of... Thanks. The family was influential in the political sphere during the Meiji era, but the sudden death of the young master caused the family to fall into ruin. Some say his death was no accident, while others say there was supernatural things at play. Well, that's enough reading for today. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. Can I go to the cinema? The cinema's closed for today. There seems to be a notice on the door. We're currently closed for today and tomorrow to prepare for the first preview of the new movie. XXX. That's my favorite movie. It's really late. I better head home before I die. Can I go to... Oh, there's a sweets shop? Oh, wow. Wait, I can't tell if this is all supposed to be, like, stuff or it's just piled onto the floor. It seems to be closed today. Maybe you should visit the old lady that runs this place tomorrow. She was always kind to you, and it's been a while since you talked to her. It's really late. I better head home. No. Cafe. The cafe's closed for today, but the background music is still playing. I should head back home. It's really late. Fine. I just want to visit stuff. Damn. I want to go to Upper Street. Whose apartments are these? My apartments? Oh! Oh, we kind of jamming. You walk down the corridor to your apartment. You pass by your neighbor's unit. You hear a loud thud coming from the room inside, then a scuttle of footsteps shortly after. The door clicks open and you see a familiar yet sporadic silhouette pop out from behind the door. Oh! But you look kind of cool. I love these chains that you have. Oh, you, Before you can say anything else, he cuts you off. Can you stop leaving your trash outside? And when you leave the house during the day, you're always so noisy. I know you have nothing better to do, but some people have things to do, you know. He gives you that stupid look on his face, reminiscent of a certain 2008 anime. It is very much giving an anime face. You want to yell at him and call him a stupid naggy bitch, but you're an adult, and even though he's short and rude... Why is that qualified still be able to reason like one too. I'm sorry. I'll try not to be too loud next time. You expect him to continue berating you, but his expression softens. Seems as though he too was expecting some sort of resistance from you. Why are you peeking at me behind the door? Yeah, you better! Is this a tsundere character? This feels like a tsundere character. Ren looks at you for a moment, a hint of defensiveness in his gaze, before reluctantly nodding his head and closing the door behind him. What a strange guy. I barely see him, and when I do, he lectures me. Ugh, whatever. I can't let some weirdo ruin my day. I don't want to be here. There's nothing else to do today. I wanted to check out the other stuff! Boo! Neighbor's door. Hear a sigh before it goes quiet again. Maybe you shouldn't try again. Oh. Fine, I'm forced to go home. I don't like the Taco Bell bong. I'm scared. You finally enter your apartment. Am I okay? I think is the one thing I have on my mind. A groan escapes from your lips as you finally are able to kick off your shoes and collapse, exhausted, onto the couch. Oh, the thoughts are coming back. Why do I always have to deal with weirdos after a long day of work? Speaking of work, I can't deal with it anymore. There's too much going on. Everyone looks at me with that same pitiful yet annoyed expression. They gossip about me behind my back. Yet every time they see me, they offer some unnecessary advice. I think you're being too hard on yourself, buddy. I don't like that's red. It'll be so much easier if they just told me straight to my face that I'm weak. And Ryota, he's definitely not happy about this arrangement. And Kazuki is deaf. I just need to keep it together, somehow. And then I'll be fine. I need you to please go to therapy. Like, please. I can't fall apart now. Not yet. Not with everyone waiting for me to fall. I don't think you're fine. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am weak. Maybe I deserve their looks, their gossip. Maybe I deserve all of it. I'm fucking terrified. No, not again. Kazuki? Why? Why Kazuki? It's him. Please let it be him. No, that one's real. What's real? What is real? It's real or it's not. What is... No, please, not again. Do you have, like, schizophrenia? Or is there a ghost? I can't tell which one it is. Hello? Anyone home? Who is this? Oh, thank God. Me too. Yes, coming! You rush over to the door, open it frantically, in hopes of ignoring the strange noises coming from your apartment again. Is this normal? Do you live like this? Hello? Sorry for the noise. No. Who is it? Oh, that's the character that I saw on, like, the main page. Hello, smiley face! Your eyes widen in surprise at this weirdo's sudden dramatic entrance, a mix of confusion and skepticism on your face. What can I help you with? The vibes from your home are not immaculate. I can already sense the bad spirits squirming around in your abode. But no matter. I'm Otome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire, at your service. See, I like his vibes. I love the glasses. Also, if he came to me in the middle of the night, ringing my random-ass doorbell, I would also shut the door in his face, because I would not like strange men at my door, thank you. You blink, taken aback by Haruki's grandiose introduction. You were shaken up before, but now you're just simply perplexed. Who the hell is this guy? Exorcist? Haruki pauses for a moment, seemingly as though analyzing you a bit, his face showing a momentary tinge of shock. Then he shakes his head, as if to shrug off the thought before continuing on with his introduction. Why is my house bad vibes? That's my question. Indeed, your esteemed mother has employed my services to assist with the spiritual disturbances plaguing the dwelling. Oh, well, your skepticism grows as you eye Haruki warily. And you're sure you can handle it? Fear not, fair maiden. My reputation precedes me. What about your reputation? Can I have like a job listing? Your resume, please? While some may doubt my methods, I assure you, I possess genuine spiritual prowess. Doubt fills your mind, but at this point, is embracing a little bit of spiritual fanfare really the worst idea you've had? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to give it a try. Haruki beams at you, his smile shrewd yet unreadable. Excellent! With your cooperation, we shall banish these troublesome spirits post-haste. Now, shall we begin? You hesitate, staring at this strange man once again. Alright, maybe letting some weirdo into your house isn't really the best idea. Actually, I appreciate your offer, but I think it might be better if you come back another time. I need some time to prepare myself for your methods. Haruki's smile falters, but he nods, reluctantly accepting your request. I understand, dear client. Though I must say the spirits may not be so patient. But if it is your wish, I shall honor it. Until next time, then. God, he is so weird. I love him. And just like that, the exorcist disappears as mysteriously as he appeared. You close the door and turn back into your apartment, trying to steady your breath. As the silence settles, a sudden tremor courses through the room. The ghosts are certainly not patient, that's for sure. If it is a ghost. The furniture rattles, and that unsettling croaking noise fills the air again, sending shivers down your spine. I thought it would be gone by now, but it's still happening. Maybe you do actually need that exorcist. I take it back. No. What was it? I need to check my phone. I need to leave incense for Kazuki. Oh, maybe I've been drugged. Something happened. Oh no, crap. I must have forgotten to leave the incense out for Kazuki. No, damn it. As you approach the shrine, it begins to shake violently. Kazuki's death photo slips off the altar. You race to the shrine, your heart pounding in your chest. This is the slot machine. Oh my god, it's low-key kind of jarring when they switch from, like, the story to the gameplay. Because I did not expect there to be a slot machine to figure out what in the shrine and solve the things. Was he a gacha player in his past life? Is that what happened? And now he must have more gacha in order to fulfill his sustenance in the afterlife? I don't know. You need 3 matches to win, but if your sanity is high, you only need 2 to match. Press spacebar to start playing or click the lever. Okay. I need a cat. Okay, that's not too bad. Why is it the mouse? Wasn't that tied to the other guy? You managed to catch the photo in time, clutching it tightly as you stare. Oh, is that my, like, dexterity check or something like that? Your heart's still beating loudly in your chest. Surprised at your own reflexes, you gaze at the photo longingly, wondering if some divine intervention had guided in your hand. You take a deep breath, trying to collect your scattered thoughts. With trembling hands, you carefully place the photo back on the mantle. Stepping back, you let your eyes linger on the image, your heart heavy with a mix of confusion and longing. The room feels eerily quiet, the silence amplifying the turmoil in your mind. I'm having a time. Maybe we could get a therapist and an exorcist. Do you think the other guy has therapy consultations as well? Oh, that is fully a ghost. Kazuki? Shit. I'm losing it again. That's not good. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. What did she tell me? Was the bathroom? Yes. I have to get to the bathroom. Normally, you'd get actual help in order to keep yourself together. Like a therapist. But that's not an option for you. At least not now. So in this next best thing is keeping things under wraps. Suppression. Via DDR? In this rhythm-based game, your goal is to match the beat by pressing the arrow keys at the right time. Why am I DDRing my therapy session right now? Arrow icons will appear on the screen in sync with the music. Hit corresponding arrow keys when it hits the lines in the target zone. The more accurately you hit the keys, the higher your score. Keep calm and steady your heartbeat. And remember, suppress it. No, that's awful. I need you to go to therapy. Oh my God. Now playing I Want Udon for Dinner. Oh. Why are there eyes? Oh, it's going with the music. Okay. So I'm pressing them early and it's still counting, so... Or at least I'm not sure if it's counting, actually. It looks like it's counting? I am getting a good score, so... I don't know why there were eyes there before, though. I genuinely think it's paranoia. Like, paranoia, schizophrenia, could be one of those. Although I will say, soundtrack's kind of sick. Oh, I missed a note. Ah! The voices are gonna yell at me about DDR. Oh, we're fine. I don't look okay. Like, I need you to go to therapy. Okay, fine. I'm good. It's under control. Please, oh my God. My head hurts. I should go to bed. Shrine. Can I, you know, do the thing for the shrine? Kazuki's shrine. You tend to it every day. But today, you can't bring yourself to touch it for some reason. Your stomach turns as you gaze at his death photo. It looks the same as he did the morning he left. Take a final look before turning away. Today has been so much already. Window? Well, this is peaceful. You open the window to let in some fresh air, but all you're met with is the unfortunate smell of sewage. Oh, do I live next to a sewage? Is that what it is? Rip. You close the window disappointingly. Bathroom. Normally, you'd want to spend the rest of your night either crying in the shower or taking a normal shower. However, tonight is not one of those nights. Is the dude still at the door? You think that strange man is still outside. It'd be best not to leave the house for now. Well, I wanted to check if the man was at the door. But fine, I guess I'm going to bed. As you enter your bedroom, you fumble for the light switch in the dark. Your hand brushes against a sharp edge on your nightstand, and you feel a sudden stinging pain. How? What did I do? You pull your hand back quickly, but it's too late. A small, deep cut begins to bleed. Wait, how on the light switch did I cut myself, huh? Shit. You grab a nearby towel and wrap it around your hand, pressing it deep into the cut, trying to stop the bleeding. What the fuck? Your vision blurs a little as you wince from the pain. But you swear you see a weird symbol form amidst the blood spatter. Boyfriends, husbands, exorcists in the stupid apartment. Seriously, I wish Mom would stop meddling with my business and let me do all this for her. Why for her? Just as you say that, your phone buzzes. From the glow of your screen, you read the words 3 unread messages from Mom. I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. I can't deal with anything anymore. As you lie in your bed, your head swirls with the afterthoughts of today. Mothers, ghosts, boyfriends, husbands, duty, sins, choice, and most importantly, you. Do your choices matter? You can't help but worry about yourself. You can sense that things are changing, and no matter what you do, you can't stop it. You don't want to sleep just yet. There's so many things to do. But your eyes give out as you lay there on your bed. Your thoughts are finally quieting down, and all you hear is the same resounding sound of drums. That cowbell, I'm gonna strangle it. Day 2, okay. Ah! Cursed heart? Bound by desire. Everything is a curse. I genuinely think we need that exorcist now. I can head home from here. I'd rather not take up too much more of your time, Ryota. It's not a problem for me to escort you back. Oh, well, it's just... I have some stuff on the way home, dinner and such. I won't insist then. Have a safe walk home. He seems really nice, though, I'm not gonna lie, even though he looks deadpan. Bro seems chill. Ryota leaves, heading home towards the cafe. Maybe he's just visiting Yoko before going home. Who is calling me? What? Your heart rate was unnaturally high last night. What did I keep telling you? Keep yourself together. Just follow your routine and it'll be okay. Just remember to do as I say. How do you know what my heartbeat is? Considering that this is a flip phone. Why can't she mind her own business? Whatever, I still have other things I need to do. What's Who? Oh, that's my task list. Hold on, no! Anyways, I should get some offerings for Kazuki's shrine before going home. Hold on. Phone. Task list. Keep sanity high. Get incense for Kazuki. Leave incense for Kazuki. Do your daily routine. Visit the store. Visit Granny. Thank Yoko for the croissant. Croissant! Thankfully, the temple is still open at this hour. Free roaming is now available again. You'll be able to explore the town from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. During this time, you'll find the male leads scattered across the map besides several locations. You'll be able to interact with them. You can also interact with various other townsfolk for other side interactions. However, they won't wait forever. Some interactions will disappear after a certain time, so choose wisely. Additionally, any interactions involving the main characters will automatically advance time by an hour. Plan your night carefully. Okay, so... Considering... Oh, can I use arrow keys? No. That's not an option I have. Police station, convenience store. I needed to pick up stuff from the convenience store, right? There's someone there. I can't tell who that is quite yet. Not used to their designs. I'm assuming this is Exorcist guy who's at the temple, which I do need to pick up. They were saying that you need to pick something up at the temple, and then you need to pick something up at the convenience store. Is there anyone else? Neighboring district? No? And then someone was going to the coffee shop. You were going to the coffee shop. Okay. Oh, there's a cat here. Cat? The cat is in the same spot again, but this time he seems friendlier. I never interacted with this cat before. I will pet the cat. Meow! Meow! Oh, your name's Miyabi! The cat seems satisfied at your pats. Affection with Miyabi increased. Okay, perfect. Did that change my time? No, that took 40 minutes to pet this cat? Insane. Anyway, I need to go to the temple because I need to put stuff on the shrine. Hi, dude! What is on your arms? Why do you have mathematical equations there? As you approach the temple, you see Haruki being hastily escorted out by an irate monk. Seriously? Stop handing out your business cards to people trying to pray. It's a holy ground and not a business conference. Haruki, unperturbed by the monk's anger, tries to defend himself as he's pushed to the exit. Whoa, your boy's on the grind for that bread, get me? I'm an actual exorcist. I'm here to help. I mean, yeah, but also, like, what the fuck, dude? That's enough. We've had it with your antics. Leave before I call the police again. Jeez, I'm doing what's called marketing, all right? People need my help, and I'm not gonna stop spreading the word. I'm just gonna watch the shenanigan happen, actually. As you stand by, observing the scene, Haruki catches sight of you and grins cheerily. Ah, a witness to my magnificence! You must vouch for me, dear client. This is common man cannot perceive the ultimate force of my spiritual power. But he's a monk who's had years of spiritual training. And I've taken a 30-day masterclass in exorcisms! Clearly, we're both qualified! :3. You get more shady by the minute. Are you comparing years of dedicated training and discipline to your online workshop? Hey, every legend has to start somewhere. Plus, I have a certificate and everything! Is it one of those online certificates that you print out yourself? It's legit, okay? Just because I took a modern approach doesn't mean I'm not effective. Why am I even arguing with you? Modern approach or not, this is sacred ground and it deserves respect. I respect it. I just think there's room for both ancient wisdom and new techniques. I'm here to help people in my own very effective and very real way. Saying very real at the beginning of that sentence does not help. Why am I even bothering with this? Just get out. Hey, I thought monks were supposed to be all about compassion and understanding. Come on. If I don't hustle and promote myself, who will? It's part of my charm. You can literally hustle and promote yourself literally anywhere else. This is a place of tranquility, not a stage for your antics. I'm going to call the police if you don't leave. Right, I'll tie the bag. But you have to admit, a bit of charisma can liven up even the most sacred place. The monk sighs as you swear he might just break his vow of non-violence, but he just ushers Haruki out of the temple grounds with an explanatory wave. Outside, Haruki waves you over with a cheeky grin. Well, that was something. I've got to admit, I really know how to stir things up. Yeah, you definitely make an impression, but maybe next time try not to get kicked out? Deal. But it's all part of the adventure, right? Anyway, dear client, what brings you to the sacred ground? Surely you didn't come just to witness my flair. I came to get stuff for Kazuki. Am I gonna tell him this? I'm not coming to see him. I don't know why. Well, he cares because he's just striking conversation. I'll just be honest, I guess. What a kind-hearted wife. How commendable. Though I must add a little note. Simply bringing gifts might not suffice to appease all spirits, especially those of rather malevolent kind. He's not an evil spirit. Well, the image in the other one says differently. Ah, I see. Forgive my choice of words, dear client. The world of spirits is vast and often misunderstood. Even benign spirits can have their own complexities and dangers. It's just that he's a little different. He's a ghost, if you will. Has a different aura to it. Whatever's haunting your house, it's not a simple spirit. It's something that's been festering for years even. Even before he died? And then maybe it just merged together with another ghost and then it's just like, we're gonna haunt your house because... I don't know. You're only saying this to sell me more of your services, aren't you? Ye of little Faye! Well, I would love to show you more of my abilities. This time I'm being quite serious. Whatever's going on in your home is quite unique. As much as I enjoy the eccentricities of the unknown, your house guest is not something to be taken lightly. Thanks for your concern. This seems a bit mean to, like, someone we literally just met. I didn't think you'd be so accepting my deductions. Bracket. Are you finally growing to trust me and my spiritual prowess? No, actually, I'm just being polite. Don't push it. Oh, but as long as you know that I do genuinely care, that's good enough for me. Anyways, I would love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Remember to contact me if anything happens. I'll be off. With a dramatic flourish of his coat. What coat? Haruki turns and heads down the temple steps, disappearing into the bustling streets. You watch him go, a mix of amusement and reassurance settling in. Despite his eccentricities, Haruki's presence feels undeniably comforting. Right, I better go get Kazuki's incense while I'm here. Who is caught? Oh, that's just task. Okay, cool. Yay! I have 100 sanity. Affection with Haruki increased. Okay, and then I think... Where's Yoko? Because Yoko was... I need to thank Yoko for something. Thank Yoko for the croissant. Are you at the convenience store? I'm assuming, right? Visit Granny, visit the store. I should go to the convenience store, because I feel like that's better. Why did you leave? Oh, you were just there, homie. I saw you like 5 seconds ago. The convenience store is closed? I better head home before No! What do you mean? I needed to pick up stuff from the convenience store. No! Oh my god, what is this? Along the riverside, you find a small shrine. The shrine here has been since forever. It's quiet and quaint. I do like that this is a real photo, I think, and then just textured. Would you like to leave an offering? Yes. You toss a few 100 yen coins into the offering box and clasp your hands together in a short prayer. You feel a bit better today. Something feels lighter in your heart. More sanity, yay! It's really late. I needed to do so many tasks. And the convenience store is closed. All I did was see a man. And that was it. Did I talk? No! I wanted to talk to the granny! Oh my god, never mind. I'm going home. Yoko was the neighbor, what? You hear what sounds like muffled speech behind the door. What sounds like some salt-inducing I just realized it said salt-inducing. Shooter game. Is that how Ren relives his day's stress? Huh. I personally have never been the type to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a shooter to like relieve stress specifically. I would get more pissed playing the shooter. You decide to leave him to his gaming session. I'm going home. As you step into your apartment, a knock echoes through the door. A voice calls out from the other side. Hello? Is anybody home? What now? Did you follow me home? With a resigned sigh, you approach the door. When you open it, you're met by a woman standing there, her hands clasped together in a formal manner. Oh, it's not him. Who the fuck is this? Have you found salvation through Hiroshi no Kami? What god? Who is this Hiroshi god? Salvation? What do you mean? Hiroshi no Kami, the Divine One, offers visions and guidance to those who seek the truth. He is light in the darkness, the savior of lost souls. You seem like someone searching for answers. Why not explore what he has to offer? Embracing his guidance might bring you the balance and peace you need to keep things in order. After all, in the midst of chaos, true balance is found through the light of the divine. No, I'm good. This seems like a cult. No thanks, I don't want to. You try to close the door, but the cult member wedges her hand into the gap. Okay, so it is a cult member. Don't you dare. You're just gonna force your way in? No, thank you. I will kick you out. I understand your reluctance, but Hiroshi no Kami's light is too important to ignore. This path offers salvation and purpose, and turning away now means missing out on profound truth. Please reconsider. Our door is always open, but the time to accept his guidance is now. No. No, thank you. I love that I put it on this guy by accident. Reject! Get these cult members out of my house! Yay! We did it! I appreciate your concern, but now's not really a good time. I'll definitely check it out again, though. I understand it's not the best moment, but Hiroshi no Kami's guidance is essential. This opportunity to find balance and peace might not come again. Isn't your search for answers worth exploring? I'm fucking not interested, bro. But think of the clarity and purpose you might gain. Just a brief visit would make your world of No, literally get out of my house. I literally tried to close the door on you, and then you stuck your hand in. Rude. I don't want it. I said no. I need to focus on other things at the moment. I see. Well, I respect your decision for now. I'll come back with more information if you're still unsure. You should have respected my decision literally like 5 dialogue boxes ago. Thank you for at least considering it. Remember, our door is always open. The woman bows deeply and with a final lingering look turns away, leaving you alone. Thank God. Leave me alone. I need to take a bath. You're keeping it together pretty well, but there's no harm in making sure you're extra calm. Select music. Funky vibe. Meltdown. I don't think I picked funky vibe. Oh, I can choose my hard mode difficulty. This is, in fact, a funky vibe. Yeah, good thing I picked normal, because I don't think I would be able to do hard. Like, how many points do I need for this? No, my funky vibes are off. My funky vibes are off. At least that one was short. I'll take that. Impressive! You've hit 90 of the total. Yeah, that sounds about right. I love my sanity. It's so full. Okay, I took a shower. I need to fix the shrine, I think. Shrine. After a long day, you decide to visit Kazuki's shrine. Compared to the day before, it's still relatively neat. I should take care of him first. I hope this keeps you at peace for tonight once again. Maybe it's my imagination, but the air around the shrine feels a little colder and the feeling of gratitude settles in my bones. You smile softly at the shrine. Good night, Kazuki. Tidy up the shrine. Work was tiring today. I'm sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There. All better. Affection with Kazuki increased. He's dead! What are you talking about? Affection with Kazuki increased. Unless it's his ghost, then that's a different thing. Couldn't even thank Yoko for the fucking croissant. Visit the store. And gotta keep... I did some of them. Window? It smells like shit. The window remains closed from the previous day. Do you still want to open the window? I'm just gonna pick the gremlin answer. Yes, I want it to smell like shit again. You open the window despite the nauseating stench from yesterday, and you're met with the sweet smell of sticky... Oh, what? Cotton candy? From where? I'll leave the window open for now. At least it smells nice. Why the fuck does it smell like cotton candy? Is that a poison? Am I being poisoned to death? Can I close the window? The sweet smell of jasmine? That's an entirely different set, okay? Cotton candy is like sugary sweet. Jasmine has a nice floral kind of scent, which is entirely different. Oh, I can't close the window anymore. Okay, cool. You step inside and everything seems in place. The door clicks shut behind you. For a fleeting moment, peace settles in the air, and your mind drifts back to the day. Whenever I'm with Haruki, his higher energy makes me feel less tired, and he's surprisingly fun to be around. And a soft, unexpected smile brushes your lips. Do I like him? Is that what's happening? Maybe things aren't so bad after all. Maybe everything has to be difficult. Maybe not everything has to be difficult. What I said before is entirely a different sentence. Homie! Homie, you cannot be jealous about this man. Does he not want me to move on? Is that what it is? Are you jealous? Before the thought can settle, something stirs beneath your skin. Guilt, thick and alive, begins to bubble, crawling its way through your veins and towards your fingertips. Your hands tremble. You glance down. Was that a flicker? A slither beneath the surface? What the? Oh! Really enjoying life, huh? You're fake bitch. Okay, is this... Maybe this is like... I don't think it's a ghost anymore. I think it's just my guilt for surviving when he didn't. You know, like survivor's guilt or something. How can you still enjoy life when Kazuki's killer is still out there? You don't actually believe he committed suicide. Do you? The accusation lingers, sinking its claws in. Your fingers find your nails, and you begin to pick, anxiety bubbling up, choking your thoughts. No. You're already working on finding his killer, aren't you? Yet the doubt coils tighter. Are you making any progress? It whispers, persistent. Who gave you the right to smile, to feel any joy when Kazuki is nothing more than ashes now? Your nails dig into your flesh, tearing at the guilt festering just beneath the surface. You claw at your skin, frantic, as if somehow you can scrape away the guilt, as if those phantom insects crawling beneath the surface will stop moving, will stop whispering. The scar on your hand throbs, sharp biting, and suddenly the wound opens up again, fresh blood dripping down your wrists. Your head pounds, a drumbeat of dread. A knock echoes from the soft door, but familiar. What is it, the cult again? Panic seizes you and you run to the bathroom. Desperate to escape, you wash away the dread crawling up your spine. You splash cold water on your face, but as you glance in the mirror, something flickers behind you. A shadow. A presence. Your stomach twists violently. Bile rises and you hurl... Oh god, I can hear it. And you hurl your day's lunch into the sink. Then, without warning, the lights snap off. Darkness engulfs the room, thick and suffocating. The only sound is a low, menacing hum of the ventilator, the running water filling the void. And then, footsteps. Thumping, scuttling, someone is outside the bathroom door. Who is outside my door? I locked it! A voice calls out to you. Mom? Oh, it can't be. She's far away, too far to be here. You shake the thought away, but the thumping grows louder. The cold dread seeps into your bones. The wound on your hand bleeds more, pain shooting up your arm. Kazuki. You whisper a prayer, barely audible. I'm sorry. Please, I'll find your killer. I swear. Your phone buzzes in the dark, cutting through the tension. A notification flashes. It's from your mom. Remember to call if you need help. Your heart clenches, a bitter laugh slipping from your lips. Fuck that. I'm not calling that bitch. But then a colder thought cuts through the fear. Who are you calling? All right. I don't think I need to call to anyone. I think I'll just write. I think I'll just write to things, you know? Writing helps. You walk towards Kazuki's shrine cautiously. Outside the bathroom? Did we discover? Wait, hold on. So we're stepping outside. So there was no one outside, right? Everything feels off. But it's almost like the feeling's radiating from here. The mess is almost artistic in a way, surrounding Kazuki's shrine in a way that leads me towards it. He'd always help me with the cleaning when things were messy before. You take a seat in front of his shrine, leaning your head against the table it sat upon. Kazuki, if this really is your doing, will you give me a sign? Are you mad at me? Did I do something wrong? What am I doing? I won't get a response from you this way. You stand back up, grabbing some papers and a pen from the messy table. Kazuki, please. Please give me a sign. Anything. Anything at all. You neatly fold it and place it in the middle of the shrine. I still miss Kazuki. I'll get to the bottom of things. I promise. Tick, tick, tick. You sigh before spending the rest of the night tidying up the apartment again. When you check on the note later, it remains unchanged. Tick, tick, tick. Affection with Kazuki. He is dead! How is this working? You know what? Maybe it was a good thing that I needed to tidy up stuff. But at the same time, I don't know if calling any of the two other guys would help me. I guess if you want to romance the other two, then it's just like, oh, help me. Oh no, please, I need someone to rescue me. You know? Those motherfuckers are better not be at the door. Afraid that the strange woman would come back, it would be best not to leave the house for now. Yeah, that's right. Window. Okay, it still smells like jasmine. Great. Is the shrine the same? You take a final look before turning away. Today's been so much already. Okay, that's the same. I feel like they're all the same so far. Your mom's naggings appear out of nowhere. Too much time on your phone is bad for you. Do something more productive, like use your computer instead. That does not... I have never heard a parent say this specifically. Like, I feel like it's usually just like, oh, you're spending too much time on your phone. You're playing too many games. It's never like, oh, you're spending too much time on your phone. Go play the computer? Okay. Bedroom. As you drift into sleep, fragments of another life flicker through your mind. Faces and voices swirl around you, familiar yet distant, leaving an unsettling sense of deja vu. There's a leader's presence, a protector's shadow, a friend's warmth, a wanderer's wisdom, a companion's loyalty, all tangled in memories you can't quite grasp. Maybe these are all the romanceable options. You want to make sense of it, but weariness pulls you deeper, into a void-filled slumber, where the past whispers but never fully reveals itself. Now I'm gonna dig deeper. You feel your heart wrench as memories of the past continue to swirl in your brain. You hear the same familiar knockings, but this time they feel different. Not teeming with the same malicious intent brewing in your apartment, but with an air of protectiveness, warmth, and even love. Ooh, someone loved you very much. He cared about you in the past. When you were chased out of your village, he took you in. Yes, him. He had everything. A mansion, servants, and power. Unlike people at your village, he wasn't afraid of you, even though you brought endless calamities. Oh, I think it's even though you brought endless calamities. He was potential. He saw strength and he saw kindness. Despite everything, you were the calm in his life. Until something bad happened and then he died. I'm gonna keep digging deeper because I want to know the story, even though it sounds like it's a bad time. Until the calamity. Yes, you ruined everything. You had someone who loved you, but you couldn't help it. You had to ruin it all, didn't you? You had people who cared, yet it wasn't enough. You had to destroy everything. A persistent ache gnaws at your temples as you toss and turn in bed. When you finally drift off, you find yourself trapped in a state between waking and dreaming, with an oppressive weight on your sleep paralysis pinning you down. All around you, the shadows dance and morph into haunting figures. Muffled voices, distant and unreliable, echo in your ears as they scream your name. You see the people who loved you melt into horrifying mass of flesh and blood. You try to scream, to move, but your body disobeys your desperate commands. Just when you think you can't take anymore, the darkness recedes. You wake up drenched in sweat and trembling, the nightmare's clinging remnants leaving you shaken and exhausted. I had such a great time in my dream. Oh, there goes my sanity. Day 3. After work, you're stepping off the train with Ryota. Your phone suddenly rings. Seeing that it's an unknown number, you excuse yourself and step aside to answer, leaving Ryota to wait for you curiously. Or you could just hang up and don't answer the phone, unless you're looking for a job, and then you have to answer the unknown numbers. Hello? This is Officer Watanabe. I'm calling to discuss Kazuki's case. Yes? What is it? Have you found something? Did you find his body? Oh, wow, they didn't even find his body? Actually, we didn't find anything. We've thoroughly investigated the matter, and the evidence all points to a tragic suicide. We believe it's time to close the case. I understand this is difficult, but continuing to push won't change the outcome. You can't be serious. There are too many unanswered questions. I know there's more to it. Kazuki wouldn't just end his life like that. His body wasn't even found, and that suicide note was clearly fake. Again, I sympathize with your situation, but all the evidence supports our conclusion. We'll not reopen the case unless we receive concrete proof that someone else was involved. No, I can't accept that. Kazuki deserves better than this. I deserve closure too. Look, I understand that you're grieving, but if you continue to pursue this, you could face legal repercussions for obstructing the police. I'm advising you to let it go. Are you just gonna leave? We don't have the manpower or the resources to waste on a closed case. I'm very sorry. I hope that you'll be able to find peace soon. And with that, the line goes silent. You angrily close your phone. Your reflection stares back at you helplessly from the darkened screen, as if begging you to do something to fix this. An overwhelming urge to scream wells up in your chest. I'm sorry about that. His voice surpasses all the rage out of you. His voice surprises all the rage out of you. In your agitation, you've forgotten he was still there watching the whole debacle unfold. You turn around, mortified. Sorry about that. The police again. I must have guessed. They've given up on Kazuki's case. I'm really sorry that this is happening after all the work you put into this. I don't know what I can do to help, but if there's anything at all... no, it's okay. This is my burden to bear. I can share it with you if you'll let me. Even so, it's not good to fret over the past. Your mother's right about that. Ugh, not her again. I know you really look up to her, but she's not exactly the best person to listen to, especially with how stubborn she is about her ideals. The way she believes how anything can be overcome if you just put your mind to it. But sometimes hard work just isn't enough. I know how headstrong your mother can be, but that mindset did help me and Yoko out of everything. You vaguely recall how your mom was there for Ryota and Yoko back in school. She helped them to escape their abusive home, always listening and supporting them as their teacher. It's a memory that sticks with you, especially when you think about how different things were for you. She means well. She cares about you. Does she now? The words come out tense and bitter. You can't help but feel angry at your mom for pressuring you even in her absence, at Ryota's even though he doesn't know any better, and at yourself. Ryota senses the change in tension and clears his throat. Today's been a long day. Should we grab some food before I take you home? Yoko's been going on about this new pastry at the cafe. We could give it a try. You hesitate, unsure whether to accept his offer. On one hand, you're annoyed at his blind admiration to your mom. I don't know if it's blind admiration, but he's like, more like he understands, like, oh, like, she is right about certain things. He didn't entirely agree with her, you know? Blind admiration would be like, oh, I will only listen to everything you say, like worship. I don't think he's on worship levels quite yet. But also, how people project onto someone else is always going to be very different than, like, what another person experiences. Like, a person can have a really terrible experience and then tell this to another person, but maybe, I don't want to say abuser, but, like, that's too harsh of a word, but I don't know any other words for it right now. But the abuser could be, like, super, super nice and, like, charismatic towards the other friend, and they would never know that you were experiencing the things that the abuser were doing, you know? I would say yes. There's no reason for me to say no. All right, I'm a bit hungry, so let's go. Ryota smiles warmly at you, his concern momentarily fading. All right, let's go. Affection, Ryota increased. Make friends. Oh, Ame-chan, are you here to see me? And you're here too, I guess. Are you 12? You're always so insensitive, Ryo. Anyway, how can I help you guys? Oh, I just came here to talk to you, Smiley. I'm here to say hi to Yoko and nothing else. You're so cute. You don't have to butter me up just to get pastries. I always save some for you in case you drop by after work. You know I'm not here for that. It's just a bonus. The real treat is talking with you. Oh my god, we're flirting. Huh? Thank you, Ame-chan. Your sweetness is wasted on someone like my brother. Seriously? I'm right here, guys. We're only joking around. And besides, it's not like you guys are actually dating, right? I think he likes her. Or main character, you know? This definitely feels like I'm in love with main character, but I can't tell them, otherwise our friendship is ruined. Here, this is for you. Yoko hands you a golden and flaky croissant. Yes! Enjoy! You're never that nice to me. Because you don't deserve it, but Ame-chan does. Right, I so deserve it, and she deserves it too. Anyway, we've just gotten some new pastries that are to die for. What'll it be? Ooh, a Mont Blanc, eclair, chocolate crepe, or castelia. I'm not a huge fan of chestnut, so I don't usually like Mont Blancs. Eclair's okay. Crepe. I'm gonna go with a castella. Sounds great. I'll take that over there. I do like me a sponge-esque type cake. A soft, fluffy sponge cake with a hint of honey. Simple, but it melts in your mouth. And what about you, Ryo? Just a coffee for me, thanks. All right, coming up. You two find a seat and relax. As you find a cozy corner to sit in, you can't help but notice the warmth in the cafe, a stark contrast to the cold conversation with the police officer. Ryota's attempt to lighten the mood doesn't go unnoticed, and you start to feel a bit of the day's stress melt away. Shortly, you see Yoko bringing over the pastries and coffee with a cheerful smile. Here you go! Enjoy! Thanks, Yoko. This looks delicious. Anytime, Ame-chan. Just remember you're always welcome here. You take a bite. Right, you take a bite of the pastry, and for a moment, everything seems a little bit better. Actually, I just need to get out of the house for a bit. It's been a rough day. Work's been stressful, my mom's been on my case, and Kazuki. It's all just a lot, and with everything that happened, especially last month, abruptly you realize that you're rambling about your troubles. You immediately clamp your hand over your mouth and look up at the siblings, hoping that they haven't been too put off by your negativity. That's okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You're already doing a good job handling everything, especially with what's going on. I know what I said earlier, but about your mom's mindset. But it's also about your own strength. You're doing great. Thank you. You can always rely on us, you know? We're always cheering you on. Ryota nods in agreement. You feel surprised. Despite everything, you're loved. You spend the rest of the night with them, talking about mundane things as you enjoy your dessert. Maybe you'll be alright. Not in the long run, but just for tonight. Eventually, the cafe closes and you part ways with Ryota and Yoko, feeling a bit lighter than before. That was a really sweet scene. The walk home is quiet. Night air cools against your skin. As you step into your apartment, the weight of the day's stress seems to settle back in, but the warmth from your night out lingers. Another exhausting day of work is finally over. I hope tomorrow won't be as bad as today. But just as you're about to close the door, you feel a pressure on the other side. A foot wedges between the door and the frame, stopping you from shutting it completely. I need you to get a lock. Girlie, I need you to get, like, one of those really heavy-ass doors that, like, slam, like, against you. Like, why are people shoving their foot and hands through the door? Oh my god, leave me alone. Hello, miss? Not fucking this again. Although reluctant, you didn't have much of a choice but to reopen the door. No, I would just kick out the fucking foot. Yes, how can I help? You trail off as you count the group of 4 men standing outside of the apartment. No, I would fucking shut the door. Hello? I'm not having this. They don't look particularly friendly. There's something unnerving about them. Apologies for the late visit. But I believe your mother has mentioned that you've been experiencing spiritual issues. Oh my god, no! You shake your head. My mother? What are you talking about? I think you got the wrong person. I'm not sure You might not have noticed it, but Hiroshi no Kami's influence has already touched your life in ways you don't yet understand. We understand that this must be overwhelming, but Hiroshi no Kami sees things in you that you may not even realize. His guidance has already found its way into your life. I don't fucking understand. Leave me alone. What do you mean? Why are you entertaining this? You try to shake the confusion out of your mind, but the mention of Hiroshi no Kami fills you with unease. He chooses his followers carefully, those who seek answers, those who are lost, those who are searching for something greater. And you, miss, have already begun your path without realizing it. Hiroshi no Kami offers peace, clarity, and understanding. His light can guide you through the darkness and alleviate these spiritual issues that you have. All you have to do is let them. You take a cautious step back, trying to shut the door again, but you can feel their presence looming. Just shut the door! Close it! The cultists hesitate, their eyes scanning you like they're deciding what to do next. The man who spoke earlier steps forward, his gaze focused and intense. Miss, we understand that our arrival is sudden. This path we offer isn't one you should turn away from. Hiroshi no Kami's light is already in your life. It has touched you in your dreams, and it can give you more than you can ever imagine. You tense up. It's not like last time. There's a force behind his words that make you feel trapped. I don't know what you mean. I've had weird dreams, sure, but that doesn't mean I need your guidance. I'm fine on my own. Another cultist firmly pushes a little closer to the door. Close the fucking door! That's where you're wrong, miss. You've been searching for something, haven't you? You don't even realize it yet, but Hiroshi no Kami sees your struggles, your doubts. The light he offers can give you the peace you're craving, the answers you've always needed, but only if you accept him into your heart. Another cultist steps closer to you. Hiroshi no Kami can see your fear, your uncertainty. You're standing at the threshold of something far greater than yourself. We are offering you the key to unlock your potential, but you have to choose to step forward. Don't let fear keep you from the truth. You feel your stomach tighten, the pressure of their words hanging in the air like a heavy weight. I don't need anything from you. I'm fine, just... No, you're not fine. You're hiding from the truth. It's obvious. You've been running from your own destiny, from the path that Hiroshi no Kami has set for you. But his light is unwavering. His purpose is inevitable. Not interested in this Kami of yours, okay? I just wanted you to leave me alone. Listen to yourself. You can feel it, can't you? The restlessness in you. Hiroshi no Kami will calm that storm. All he asks is that you open your heart, trust in him, and allow him to guide you. You know that deep down you won't find peace until you accept him. You feel a cold chill running down your spine. This isn't just a request anymore. It's an ultimatum. You start to realize that the more you resist, the more they're going to push. Miss, please. You don't know what you're turning away. Hiroshi no Kami offers you everything you ever wanted. Purpose, clarity, belonging. Can't you see? The truth is right in front of you. Stop fighting it. Let him in. You'll find peace. You'll find strength. Just open your heart to him. Feeling the weight of their words press on you, anxiety starts bubbling up. You don't understand. I don't want this. I don't want your salvation, your Kami, or whatever it is you're offering. Just leave me alone. A look of disappointment flickers in his eyes before he exhales, almost sorrowfully. We were hoping you would come to this on your own, miss. We wanted to offer you guidance, not force you. But it seems you're still not ready. We will be back. I pressed the dialogue without meaning to. Everyone finds their way to him in time. But you'll have to face him, whether you're ready or not. The cultists begin to step back, one by one. Their eyes linger on you, almost as if they can see something you can't. The weight of their gaze lingers long after they disappear down the hallway. You close the door, your heart pounding, panting, feeling the strain of the encounter. They want to accept their Kami and aren't giving up this easily. They're gonna keep coming back to push me to their side. However, before you can crash onto the couch as you usually do, you see her. An all too familiar presence seated with rigid stillness that sharpens as she looks up, disappointment carved into her expression. Did you not help out with this entire fucking cold case? You saw that! My door is, like, directly parallel to the living room, and you didn't help? Kind of insane! Why are you doing this to me? Do you know who called me today? The police. Again. And why? Because of you, prying to that Kazuki's boy's death again. How many times must I tell you? This curiosity will be your ruin. Mom, please, I don't need... Need? This isn't about what you need. I'm offering help. I'm telling you what has to be done. Everything you're missing. I already laid out the answer for you. I'm giving you solutions, but you're the one that's not willing to change. It's you that's the problem. Ryota, the exorcist? Mom, I'm trying. I really am, but... Trying? By pushing away the people I send your way? Do you send the cultists too? Imagine my shame knowing you treated those with wisdom and respect like common intruders. You were the ones who sent the Oh, you did send the fucking cult. You were the ones who sent those weird religious people to my house? Mom, they're complete strangers! Weird? Watch your tongue, girl. They've grasped truths you'll never understand, and you turned them away. They're unwilling to change. Mom, I don't need them. I don't need... They can help you find peace if you let them. If you let me help you. Her gaze pierces through you, and then a calculated shift. Her voice softens to a deceptive murmur that chills your skin, like the calm before a storm. You wouldn't have to bear these burdens if you just listen. All I want is what's best for you. The room feels as if it's closing in, shrinking with every word that slips from her mouth. Her voice relentless and insisting, sinking into you like a weight pressing from every side. It's too much. Your sanity slowly slipping. Oh! Oh no! Your heart slowly pounding against the pressure building in your chest. Oh, it's going down more! The constant urge for you to give in, to surrender, if only to quiet her voice. I can't take this. I don't know what to do. Your mind reels, clouded by anxiety as her words echo around you. The pounding in your chest grows stronger, threatening to overtake your last bit of composure. And despite your visible displeasure, your mother keeps speaking, her voice a constant assault against your thoughts. You almost break down as your mother's words ring in the background. There you go again. Are you going to say something or just sit there? She waits, her gaze piercing, expecting you to respond. What are you trying to pull? Don't just stare blankly at me. She feels like a neurotypical who doesn't understand, like, the non-neurotypicals. Is that the word for it? I don't remember. But, like, a non-neurotypical's, like, reaction. Also, like, is that not a normal reaction to be shocked when your mom says something completely insane? Like, I don't know if this is I haven't had this personal experience, but, like, what she's saying is kind of crazy. Like, I'm so curious if there's, like, people who were raised by a cult, because that has happened, and their experiences were, like, trying to get through to their parents, because, like, this feels very like that. Her face hardens, her gaze latching onto you, expectant, demanding more. Your grip falters, nearly slipping entirely when suddenly a voice soft and unfamiliar echoes in your mind, cutting through the clamor. You don't have to do this alone. Your eyes gaze over to the phone in your hand. You don't have to deal with her ramblings alone. Yes, you can always get help. I'll have to call someone, but Ryota's nowhere nearby, and Haruki, who knows where he is right now? Ren could be an option, but he's hardly the type to calm things down. If no one's gonna get here right away, then I'll have to keep her distracted until they do. But who should I call? I don't think calling Haruki would help, if I'm gonna be so fucking honest. I'm gonna call Ryota. I feel like he would actually know what to do. Because, like, he can appease to both sides, right? Oh, the eyes are back. Oh, I think this is my favorite track so far. Although I am missing all of the notes. I have a higher score than before. You know what? Never mind. You hesitate, but finally press call. Within minutes, Ryota's familiar voice comes through, his concern evident. Hello? What's the matter? Sorry to bother you. My mom's being fucking insane. My mom's here and she won't leave. I could really use a little backup. Is that Ryota? Can you talk some sense into her? Ryota, answer me. You hear a brisk inhale from the other side of the phone before Ryota continues. Say no more. I'll be right there. Did you call him over? What are you doing bothering him at this hour? How selfish can you be? Are you okay? Are you, like, good? What do you mean selfish? Aren't you trying to set me up with him? Are we not fake dating? Like, hello? This music's not what I expected. Her words strike a nerve, a chill coursing through you as you fight to keep your hands steady. But they shake against the surge of frustration and tension building with every word she hurls. Oh. Keep calm. Oh, I think it was a unintentional glitch. Okay. Well, the eyes are not there, so I think that's a win. Like, this definitely feels like the mom does not realize that their kid has mental health needs that they need to, like, get addressed. And they're just like, wow, you're so this and that. And, like, I don't know, she feels so narcissistic. But also, like, she's part of a cult. So I'm not entirely too surprised by that. I missed the last note. Boo! Boo! Impressive. Oh, 92%'s not that bad. My sanity's gone up. Yay! You managed to calm yourself down, your heartbeat finally steadying. Your mom's words still rattle around you, but you remain calm. Calm enough to hold your tongue. Soon after Ryota steps through the door, his usual easygoing energy feels subdued as he takes in the tension in your room. Mother grins smugly as he walks in. Ah, Ryota, you're finally here. Come now, do tell Eve how unreasonable she's being. You're always so obedient and composed. She would learn a thing or two from you. Ryota hesitates and you see him struggle to speak up. He stumbles on his words, trying to find the right words in order to not offend her. His voice stumbling out, cautious but determined. With all respect, I think maybe there's another way to look at this. Perhaps things can be handled differently. Oh, I agree completely. If only Eve would listen to me, they'd make everything easier for everyone. Actually, what I meant was, I think Eve's managing as best as she can. She's trying to handle things on her own. Her smile tightens, thinning to a hard line as her eyes chill, locking onto Ryota with unsettling sharpness. So you think causing trouble is doing well? Is that it? Let me remind you, Ryota, you're hardly in a position to judge, not with your own little problem. Your struggles with that jinx stumbling through your life without direction. Ryota stiffens, the color draining slightly from his face as he interrupts, his voice rising with a hint of desperation. What's happening with you? She doesn't need to know about that. You look between them, uncertainty clouding your thoughts as you watch him. A pang of concern rises. There's something in his gaze, a mixture of vulnerability and a hint of fear that unsettles you. This isn't about me. I'm just here for Eve, trying to support her in what she wants. Your mother's expression darkens, her voice dripping with scorn as she crosses her arms, her words taunting and cold. Oh, really? And you, of all people, think you're qualified to look out for her? Just look at you, a boy still haunted by his own mess. If you were more diligent, more disciplined, you wouldn't be struggling like this. Like my disgrace of a daughter. Do you even fucking care about me? Oh my god. The answer's no, but like, holy shit. Ryota tenses beside you, a flicker of pain in his eyes as he quickly tries to hide. But the hurt is there, unmistakable. His voice wavers, barely holding back as he responds. My troubles are for me to handle. He glances at you, clearly bracing himself to continue, but his voice trembles slightly. You step closer, standing shoulder to shoulder with him. Your mother's gaze moves between the two of you, clearly not pleased. Like, is she fucking good? Like, she's not good, but... He doesn't need you to dig into his life again, and neither do I. Oh, really? You think he knows better? He's drowning in problems more than you can ever understand. I don't care, and you shouldn't be dragging his struggles into this. You're just as lost as he is. If you only open your mind and stop this ridiculous defiance. Enough. I won't stand by and let you tear down the one person who's trying to move forward. Your mother's face contorts, clearly taken aback by his defiance. She glares, words momentarily lost as Ryota straightens, his breath steadying. So now you're defying me too. After everything I've done for you? How dare you? How dare you? Her voice rises, each word sharper and louder, until a pounding comes from the wall next door. Hey, shut up already! Some different rules, you know! Your mother whirls around the wall, fists clenched, looking as if she might hammer it back in defiance. But as she meets the cool stares of you and Ryota, along with the disapproving silence from your neighbor, she clenches her fist, fighting back her anger. I did not want to load. Mind your own business! She turns back to you both, her glare icy and resentful. You'll regret this. Don't say I didn't warn you. With that, she grabs her purse, storming out and slamming the door behind her. The silence is heavy for a moment before Ryota exhales, relief evident on his face. Could we have thrown out her purse into the river, into the smelly sewer water river? Damn. How does she have access to your house is a new question. We gotta move. Like, we gotta get out. Ryota finally heaves a sigh of relief, glances over to you. Thanks for standing up for me. I don't think I could have faced her on my own. Neither could I. Thanks for coming to my rescue. There's a quiet understanding between you, an unspoken sense that maybe, just maybe, you don't have to face all of this alone. Of course. And, as I said, you don't have to go through this by yourself. You nod, feeling a strange comfort in his words. For the first time, they feel true. Ryota lingers a moment longer before saying his goodbyes. But as he opens the door to leave, he freezes, his gaze locked on something outside the door. You peer around him, your breath catching as you spot a woman hovering near the doorway, half hidden in shadow, watching with an unnerving stillness. Is that my mom? Did she come back? No, there's no one there. He steps out, brushing off the moment with a small, reassuring smile. Is that the air quotes jinx that the mom was talking about? If the ghosts are real? I'm assuming the ghosts are real. I think that's Ryota's jinx. But as he leaves, a chill settles in the air. And you can't shake that eerie feeling that someone, or something, had been watching all along. Affection, Ryota agrees! Yay! I actually like him. Like, he's like the quiet type that I do like, so I do like that. Is the shrine pissed at me? Kazuki. The air around the shrine feels oddly... Work was tiring today. Sorry, Kazuki, but I'll do what I can. There, all cleaned up. Perhaps some incense from the temple would help you feel better? But I have to get it for you next time. Okay, Kazuki? I really wish I could, but it's late. Did I not get incense? Or did I use it up on the first day? I can't tell. I thought I got incense from Kazuki, did I not? Oh, I went to the shrine to leave incense for Kazuki. Oh, I have to go to the temple. Wait, I went to the temple! God damn it. Do I have to do this daily? Is that what it is? That might be it. Window. The window remains open, but this time there's no cotton candy scent. Instead, you see a child crouching in the corner, unmoving. No explanation, no reason. Just there. Now that's a strange sight. In true classic horror movie fashion, do you keep the window open to check if he's okay, just in case he's a neglected child? Or do you pretend you saw nothing and close the window? I will! Oh, you are fucking staring at me like that! No! I thought we were like several floors up. I did not realize the ground was right there. I'm so good. No, I'll close the door. We're gonna close the window. I did not realize that is ground floor fucking level. As you take a slow step away, the air feels heavier, the room colder. You're supposed to feel relief, yet something compels you to look back, an instinct you can't ignore. And when your gaze drifts back to the window, he's still there, staring and unmoving, his dark eyes locked onto yours as if he'd been waiting for you to notice. I'm gonna stare at that kid, and then maybe I will assert dominance if I stare long enough. Ah! Please let me in. No. 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 It's so cold out here. No. Oh my god, that actually scared me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah! And just like that, whatever was outside the window is gone. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, that actually scared me. The spot where it had been just moments ago is now empty, shallowed by the night. No footsteps in the frost, no shadow in the dim glow of the streetlights, just silence. Scared the fucking shit out of me. No fucking way. Nah. Are you still there? There's nothing here. Bitch, you better not be in my house. Nuh-uh. My door better be so closed right now. My door better be so fucking closed right now. I'm going to the bathroom, and we're just gonna do some sanity. Normal, please. Don't let me die. Where did the music go? Girl, where's this? Oh, there it is. I think it got glitched out a little bit. Because I don't think that's synced up properly. Yeah, I'm good. I have taken care of my routine. I cannot visit the police station. Get incidents are causing... Well, I can't do anything about that. I'm stuck inside. Oh, I'm going to bed. Good night. Fuck this kid. You finally enter your bedroom and switch off the lights. But they flicker and sputter before finally surrendering to darkness. Slipping beneath the covers, you hear the quiet hum of pipes, the low rush of cars on the street, and the usual footsteps of the neighbors from above. But tonight, the footsteps multiply, a growing thump that becomes heavier, faster. You start to wonder if it's something else. With a glance, you place your phone nearby, fingers itching for a quick call if needed, but eventually sleep overtakes you. Oh, what the fuck? In the depths of that night, you dream of Kazuki. In a dim, hazy scene, he talks about his fascination with collecting insects, each word faint as a breath. The images, though, grow clear beetles, cockroaches, or is it something different? Why is there little leg sounds? I don't like that. Something sinister. Its body snaking around the room like a creature just beyond your reach. You search, almost desperately, trying to find its name, but it slips away elusive, lost in the fog of your dream. It seems as though the tapestry is finally unraveling itself. Is the kami, the god, taking the form? If this is a ghost, if this is a ghost, is the kami taking the form of my late husband? And that's why he looks like this. It seems as though the tapestry is finally unraveling itself. The key players have already made their first move. Though some have moved quicker than expected, others still hesitate, as if time waits for them. I wonder what your next move will be, my dear princess. Molting form and shedding skin is close to life from death within. Survival's call, a twisted creed. The ancient cursor aboard to feed. What? Day 4. I don't know what that meant. You wake up to the familiar buzz of your phone. A few messages from your mom lights up the screen. The first one featuring a plainly outdated gif of balloons and glitter text. Not the fucking, oh my god. The happy birthday is crazy. I'll be dropping off cake later. Make sure you finish it by tonight or it'll go stale. Is this a peace offering? You did piss me off yesterday. Ah, yes. A classic from your mother. Equal parts affection and command. It's almost slipped your mind. It's your birthday today. Honestly, same. You're turning however many years old. Cool. My favorite age, XXX. The number seems to glitch in your mind like it's censored secret the universe refuses to acknowledge. Or maybe you're just repressing it. Maybe this year your birthday wish will actually come true. Maybe your mom will finally listen to you, hear you out, or let you breathe without the consistent pressure of her expectations. Maybe today you'll actually have a good birthday. No, after everything that happened yesterday, that doesn't sound like it. Just kidding. You already know how it's gonna end. Oh well, no point on dwelling on it now. You'll deal with all of that after work. Hey, happy birthday! You're getting pretty old, huh? Yeah. Whoa, I heard from Takana-san that it's your birthday. Must suck having to work on it, huh? Okay, personally, I have always worked on my birthday. Like, even, like, after school, like, after I finished schooling, I have always chosen to work on my birthday usually because I'd rather be doing something. I'm not a celebrator of birthdays. I'm sorry. Like, I've never been the type of person to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate. At best, maybe I'll be like, maybe I'll have dinner with some friends or something like that. But usually not on the day of my birthday. Well, that's just life. I don't know how many more ha-has I have left in me. Me too. By mid-afternoon, it's clear that today is just another work-filled birthday. The highlight of the day, A hefty stack of monthly reports unceremoniously dropped onto your desk by your boss. A truly unforgettable birthday gift. As you sift through the reports, a familiar voice calls out from behind you. Happy birthday! Thank you. You glance over your shoulder, offering a polite smile. You said that quite a few times today. Oh, I didn't even realize it was you, Ryota. I also didn't realize it was you. Maybe I should have made my birthday wishes a bit more memorable. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I think I've heard enough birthday wishes to last me until next year. Hopefully you're not too worn down to actually celebrate it, though. Why? We going to party? Boss asked me to stick around and finish some reports, but if you're still up for a birthday dinner, I'd be at the station around 8 p.m. Before you can respond, a voice cuts through the air from the other side of the office. Hey, can someone help me with this? Ryota straightens up, already turning towards the sound. I gotta go. Good luck with your work. And happy birthday. I think we go for that dinner. Like, I'm starting to grow on him. I kind of like him. You go about your day as usual, the hours slipping by until it's finally time to head home. Stepping off the train platform, you pause for a moment, a thought lingering in your mind. How should you spend your birthday today? Meet Ryota after work. I would like to meet Ryota after work, actually. It's at 8 p.m.? Do I have to go to the office? Like, where do I go? Cinema. I want to have dinner! I want to have dinner with him and chill. I should also pet that cat. Is this Ryota? I hope that's Ryota. I can't really tell. You arrive at the station and stand by the gantry waiting. After a short while, you spot Ryota stepping through the gates. The moment he notices you, his expression shifts. He tries to mask it, but the smile tugging at his corner of his lips is unmistakable. It's brief, a flash of something warmer than usual, but it doesn't escape your notice. He approaches. His tired eyes reflect the exhaustion from work, but the soft smile never quite disappears. You're here. Sorry I kept you waiting. Were you waiting for me? I hope it didn't make you wait too long. I'm glad you decided to come. You know, if you're still up for it, we can grab that dinner, just like I promised. It's my treat, of course. Yeah, I want dinner! Yo! Get dinner with the homies. Yeah, I'd like that. Let's go have that birthday dinner. For a moment, Ryota seems caught off guard. His eyes widen just slightly before his expression softens into a warm smile, his relief and happiness unmistakable, despite his efforts to stay composed. Really? I mean, great. I was worried that you might have had plans with someone else. I'm not exactly the life of the party. I enjoy being around you. You don't need me to be the life of the party to make someone else's day better. Thanks. That means a lot. Really. Well, there's some takoyaki place nearby. It's not fancy or anything, but I thought, well, it's your birthday, so you should get something good to eat. Sounds perfect. Lead the way. A rich aroma of grilled takoyaki. Oh, I want takoyaki so bad right now. Fills the air as you step into the cozy eatery, its warm lighting casting a welcoming glow. Oh, I just realized, was he taking this as a date? Fuck. I thought it was dinner with the homies. No, wait, he probably took this as a date, didn't he? Fuck! This happens every time! Oh my god. I don't know if people who are ace or, like, in the ace category / are usually not good with social cues, usually get this, but, like, I always am just like, if someone is asking me out, you have to be so fucking direct with it, because I will do the exact thing that just happened. I'm just like, oh yeah, date with the homies, let's go! You take a seat beside Ryota at the counter, the comforting aroma of the freshly grilled takoyaki wafting as a steaming plate is set before you. For a moment, neither of you speaks, the quiet hum of the restaurant filling the space. You glance at Ryota, his gaze fixated on the food, and you find yourself wondering how to break the silence. I would ask about the food. I didn't know you liked takoyaki. I'll eat anything, really. Even shellfish. What's wrong with— I love shellfish! What are you talking about? What's wrong with I'm just me. I'm MC. They're like the ocean's cockroaches. Physically and biologically. That's such a dramatic way to put it. They're delicious, though. They do taste very good. And also, even though I would never eat bugs myself because they kind of gross me out a little bit, bugs do have quite a lot of protein in them if you're looking for protein goals. Yeah, well, so are cockroaches to some people, apparently. Okay, fine. I'll stop trying to defend seafood. Ask about this place. How'd you even find this place? It's so tucked away. Honestly, it was by accident. One night after work, I was wandering around and just ended up here. I didn't even know this place existed before that. An unlikely coincidence. Quite so. Like how in stories, the main character always ends up in just the right place at the right time. Maybe we're in some cheesy romance written by some lonely writer. I wonder if this is a dig to the dev or not. Well, they got some good taste for food, I guess. This is so about the fucking dev. I'm not gonna ask about work. We're chilling. We're having a time, okay? We don't need to ask about work. As you sit in the counter, the comforting aroma of takoyaki wafting around you, a raised voice from nearby booth catches your attention. Despite your better judgment, you can't help but overhear the conversation. Are you seriously gonna let him dictate everything? Every decision, every plan? It's always about what they want. Out of everyone, you should understand why it's not that simple. Understand? I've been trying to understand for years, but it feels like I'm the only one trying. I'm tired, you know? Tired of feeling like I've come second to your family. You sit quietly, the tension in their voices making it hard not to listen in. The weight of their argument feels heavy, and as you steal a glance at Ryota, you realize he's also caught up in their words, his expression thoughtful. There's a moment of silence between you, broken only when Ryota clears his throat and says softly, "They're being awfully loud." Well, this is like starting some shit, that's for sure. Talk about the future instead. Both of them are not great options. I guess I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna be nosy right now. What do you think? Who's in the right here? Oh, I'm not sure. Stuff like this, it's not so black and white. You can't really know who's right unless you're on their shoes. That's true. Do you think family is everything, though? That's a heavy question. He exhales softly, the faintest trace of a nervous laugh slipping through. I guess I didn't really think about it much. Maybe it's better that way. You tilt your head, waiting, but he quickly continues before you can press it further. I hope the food's to your liking. Oh, he does not want to talk about it. Well, here's my thing. If you're in a situation, right, where you're, like, your parents are being, like, fucking shitheads, and not like, oh, they're trying to look out your best for you, and, like, you know, like, normal parenting, like, they're trying to, like, help you in some way. Like, main character's parents / well, mom, is kind of a dick. Like, why are you so mean to them? That's not, like, normal parenting. In that case, I'd be like, parenting, like, family is not everything. And, like, there are some times where the people that you choose will be a better fit for you if they treat you better. So, I don't think family is everything, but, like, if you're in a scenario where, like, your family was, like, really good to you and, like, you, like, nothing really awful fucking happened, I think there is still some sort of duty you have to your family, like, to take care of them, even if you are, I guess, drifting away from them? Not drifting away, but, like, growing older, you know? Because you are gonna eventually have to branch out from your family. But this is also coming from a very, like, it's the Eastern perspective, I feel like, is very like, oh, your family is everything and you have to always listen to your family. While the Western perspective or ideology is very much like, you are your own person. You are an individual. So I think there are levels to it, is my final takeaway from it. It's the best. What do you really think? I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it because I want to know. If I throw a saving check? I want the cat. You have to shift slightly, his expression pensive as he picks at his takoyaki stick. You know, I used to think family was everything. That no matter what happened, you had to stick by them, no matter how bad things got. Oh, wait, I forgot his backstory is that he had abusive parents. Maybe I still think that in a way. But then, I started thinking about everything my parents put me through, and it just doesn't feel right. It's hard to call them family even if it feels like they've hurt me more than anything else. I think you can consider them not family, especially since they abused you. It feels like I'm contradicting myself when I think that way, but I'm wondering if it's just bitterness that's clouding my judgment. Maybe I've let it build up over the years, and now that's all I can see. If you ask me who's in the right, I honestly don't know. Even though their family has done some terrible things, part of me still feels like if I were in his shoes, I'd still feel indebted to them. It's like this strange codependent connection I can't shake. The words hang between you, heavy and uncertain, but you can't help but feel a sense of understanding stirring within you. You gently place your hands on the counter, leaning forward as you meet his gaze, offering a quiet reassurance. I get it. I'm in the same boat, honestly. Even though my mom is terrible to me, I sometimes wonder if I'm just holding on to all this bitterness because of everything she's done. I don't even know if I'm angry at her or just everything that she makes me feel. It's hard to tell where the bitterness ends and what's the real begins. Ryota is quiet for a moment, processing your words as he looks at you. His face softens and he gives you a small, understanding nod. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not easy to sort through all those feelings, especially when you don't have the answers. But maybe that's okay. We don't have to figure out all right now. We take our time to figure things out, together. His words are gentle, sincere, and the weight they carry is comforting in a way you didn't expect. Give him a small smile, grateful for the quiet connection that passes between you in this moment. It feels like a small step forward. Forward like. For the first time, you don't have to carry the burden of all those unanswered questions alone. Okay, enough sad talk. This is the part where I give... Oh, you gave me a birthday gift? I gave you your birthday gift. You caught me something? Ryota, you shouldn't have. It's nothing much. I bought this a few months ago. I didn't know when it would be the right time to give it to you, but I thought your birthday would be the right time. You glance at him, curiously as he reaches into his jacket pocket, his movements deliberate, almost hesitant. When he pulls out a small velvet box, your breath catches. Is he gonna propose to me? What? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I would have freaked out. She opens it to reveal a delicate necklace, a pendant shaped like a radiating sun. You doubt yourself a lot. I know that, but to me, you're the sun. You're bright. That's fucking sweet. That's so sweet. His words leave you speechless for a moment, your heart full as you carefully take the necklace from him. Ryota, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. This means so much to me. You don't have to say anything. I just wanted you to know how much you mean to me, and, well, maybe it's a way to pay you back for everything you've done for me. You don't owe me anything, you know? But thank you. Really. The two of you fall into a quiet rhythm as you leave the restaurant, the necklace resting against your collarbone, its weight a comforting reminder of his words. You find yourself replaying them in your mind, marveling at how he could see you as something so bright and positive. You've never thought of yourself like that before, and now there's something unfamiliar bubbling up inside you, warm and fluttering. As you walk side by side, you're glad for the cover of night, the shadows hiding the telltale red creeping to your ears. Ryota walks beside you, his hand in his pockets, his presence steady and reassuring, and for a moment you wonder if he can feel it too, the quiet shift in the air between you. That's fucking cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. Sanity increased. Affection for Ryota increased. That's so cute. That's so fucking cute. Ooh, wait. What was on my phone to-do list? Get instants for Kazuki. Daily routine. Celebrate your birthday. I guess I could go to that temple. What time is it? 10? Go to the temple, why not? I have no reason not to. It's just a task. Okay, real question, where's the temple? I've forgotten where the temple is. I'm so glad they don't lower the time when you're trying to figure out where the fuck... Why the fuck are you near the cat? Get away from my cat! You notice Haruki in the alleyway, crouched near a stray cat with a small dish. Oh, you're feeding it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The cat deserves food. I'm approaching the cat and not him. My dear client, have you come to visit me? Or does Mr. Tubbs over here have another visitor? You glance down to see a stray cat nestled comfortably between Haruki's shoes. Haruki is crouched beside him, carefully placing a small dish of food within the cat's reach. Are you acquainted with this guy? Seems like he's got a lot of fans. Miyabi glances at you briefly and turns away with a flick of his tail, letting out a soft hiss of annoyance as you approach. Ignore him. He's a meanie, but deep down I think he secretly likes people. Maybe. Haruki shrugs with a grin, scratching behind Miyabi's ears, unfazed by the cat's attitude. I have done nothing wrong to you. Do you just name him Mr. Tubbs? He's cute and round. Plus, he's got that distinguished air to him. Addressing him without a title seems a bit rude. He's not that fat, though, to be called Tubby. And that's why it's not Tubby, but Tubbs. See, I didn't finish the sentence. Like how he doesn't finish his food because he's not fat. Maybe he just doesn't want to eat all of it. I see him around here, too. He chuckles, but there's a genuine warmth in his voice. He runs his fingers through Mr. Tubbs' fur one last time before standing up straight, wiping his hands on his pants. Did you really come to visit me, or is it just the cat you're after? The cat! I did not fucking visit you. Not particularly. Ugh, I knew it. But it doesn't hurt any less when you say it out loud. I just wanted to see the cat. Anyone who walks down this alley, I always think they're here as a customer. But no, they're always here for Mr. Tubbs. Such is the power of Mr. Tubbs. He's so unnaturally cute. He just draws people like a magnet. I just guess I'm just here for moral support, huh? He pauses dramatically before flashing a smirk, his usual playful self returning. Well, anyway, since you're here, despite my heart being broken to 1,000 pieces by your rejection, is there anything I or Mr. Tubbs can help with you today? I want to give him a pet. I want to spend time with the cat and not the person. Wait, I wanted to pet the cat. This has been a failure on my part. I'll ask about the exorcism because I don't want to say that I want to spend time with you. I just want to ask about my situation. Ah, of course, my dear client. You've caught me mid-mission working tirelessly in the shadows to discover why such sinister forces have their sights set on you. It could be the cultists that are nearby you every single day. But worry not, your friendly neighborhood investigator is on the case. I promise, everything will be resolved soon. Just a bit more time. As much as I trust you, derogatory Haruki, can you tell me a little bit more about what you're doing? Haruki hesitates, the usual playfulness in his eyes dimming slightly. Still, he musters a grin and reassuring, if slightly sheepish one. I'm truly grateful how much faith you put in me. I know it must be maddening to be left in the dark, but there are just some things I can't share yet. He pauses, searching for the right words. Think of it this way. I'm like one of Santa's elves, quietly working behind the scenes. Sure. You don't see the presents get wrapped or how the sleigh gets loaded, but when Christmas morning comes, everything's there. Perfect and magical. You don't have to worry about a thing. Please trust me. I swear I'm doing everything I can to keep you safe. His usual whimsy flickers back, accompanied by a crooked grin. Besides, if Santa can pull off the North Pole in December, I've got this, right? I'm just gonna... Sure. I would like to leave the situation now. All right, I trust you, but I hope you'll tell me everything someday. Thank you for trusting me again. I promise. When the time comes, I'll tell you everything. Right after I solve that problem of yours. It'll be the best present ever. Speaking of presents, happy birthday! How the fuck did you know it was my birthday? You hadn't expected anyone to remember your birthday, much less someone as carefree as Haruki. We are practically strangers. How do you know my birthday? Wait, how did you know it was my birthday? Ah, my dear client, you underestimate the great powers of an exorcist extraordinaire. It would be utterly shameful if I didn't know the finer details of your life, like the stars revealing their secrets, the winds whispering your truths. You find it on Rhine. I found it on Rhine. You found it on the internet. Cool. Anywho, allow me to formally invite the birthday girl to a celebratory feast in the finest takoyaki in town. Sure, it's no 5-star Michelin dining experience, but hey, it's warm, it's tasty, and it's nearby. Alright, but I assume it means you're we're having takoyaki twice in a day? Naturally! Consider this the golden standard of 5-star customer service. You won't be disappointed. We went to the same takoyaki spot! Wait, I didn't expect this to fucking happen. Oh my god. The two of you stroll into the nearby food stall, the scent of sizzling takoyaki wafting through the air. The owner being like, weren't you here like 5 hours ago? Like, that's kind of crazy. As you sit together, Haruki's lighthearted banter fills the conversation. His jokes and animated storytelling drawing out laughter you hadn't realized you needed. The warmth of the food and his company melts the weight of your worries, only for a little while. When it's time to leave, Haruki flashes you a grin, his expression softer this time. Thanks for letting me steal a bit of your birthday. Hope it's one to remember. Affection with Haruki. We ate literally takoyaki within 2 hours. It's really late. I better head home. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Can I pet you again? The cat is in the same spot again, but this time he seems friendlier. I will pet the cat. Meow! Meow! The cat seems satisfied at your pats. Yay! Affection with Miyabi increased. Is there any... I should go to the shrine, right? There was a little shrine thing last time. I don't know if... Oh, there's another one here. The Jizo statue looks up solemnly. You feel his calming presence allude to you. I feel much more calm. I should head off. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. Oh! That increases my sanity? Wait, are there any other shrines in any other locations then? Because I went to this one, I gave some money to it. I'm out of coins, maybe we'll come pray tomorrow instead. Well, I'm poor. Fuck. Shit, I got no money. No bitches. Okay, there's a shrine. I think that was the shrine I visited already. Is there another clickable item? I feel like most of these areas have some kind of clickable item. Except for this one, apparently. The alley. That's the cat. Haruki's office. Should not visit his fucking office. I'm assuming all the stores are closed too. I go to the convenience store? Fuck! Can't buy shit! Can't buy shit in this house. Is this... No, that's a stop sign. No? Nothing? I guess I'm going home. I wonder... I haven't seen the police station yet. I want to see what this is. You find yourself headlining to the police station. The exact reason eludes you. I just want to look. Who the fuck is that? As you step inside, the tension in the air is palpable. A frazzled-looking man is locked in an argument with a stern-faced police officer. You can't just barge into a business and start threatening employees. This is the third complaint we've had about you since being a public nuisance. For the last time, I wasn't threatening anyone. I was trying to apologize. I'm doing the right thing here. You realize that the man from yesterday at the convenience store. I didn't go to the convenience store yesterday. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Looks like he's in another round of trouble. Do you approach the chaos or maybe offer some assistance to this poor man? No, I have no idea who this man is. I'm gonna be so dead ass. Parking lot? You can visit the parking lot. Seems like the delinquents aren't here today. There goes my live daily youth radio show. I guess temple? Can I go to the temple? The temple's closed. No, fuck! I needed incense! Did that count? Wait, did that count the task list? Oh, I did get the incense! Okay, we're cool. We're coolsies. Even though it's closed. Sick. The station. Ryota's left. Oh, well, yeah, because I went with him. Sweet shop. It's also closed. I never seen this granny before in my life. I want to go say hi. Neighbor store? Anything new? You knock on the door, but they're only met back with silence. Man. I guess he's not home. Did I turn the lights off? It seems darker than usual. You step home, greeted by an eerie silence. Good, no one's fucking home. Why the fuck does this just say eat? That's it. On the dining table sits a small cake, meticulously decorated with pastel icing. A note rests beside it in your mother's familiar handwriting. We gotta, like, take away her keys or change the locks or something. Eat this, all of it. It's good for you. It sounds like you poisoned it, actually. Oh! Great. Love that for me. A strange unease prickles at the back of your mind, but you sit down anyway, carving a cautious slice and taking a bite. At first, it's sweet, soft sponge with a hint of vanilla, but then something foreign grates against your tongue. You pause, your stomach tightening as you pull the bite from your mouth, revealing long strands of hair tangled in the frost. Ew. The fuck? Did Mom poison me? No, not poison, but like... Why the fuck were there hairs in the cake? If not for a ritual. You run to the sink, spitting in... Oh god, the sounds are certainly something. Gagging, but it's as if your body has already decided to reject more. A sudden heave forces you to sink as bile rises uncontrollably. Oh god. You continue to vomit, various substances escaping your lips. Your lunch from today, spit and stomach acid, and more hair? What the fuck? You clutch the edge of the sink, trembling, as more hair spills from your mouth, clinging onto your lips as if something's alive. The tang of stomach acid burns your throat, but what follows sends cold terror coursing through your veins. Chunks of meat raw glistening. Ugh, hit the sink with wet, sickening slaps! You try to catch your breath, but another wave overtakes you. Your body convulses, bringing up some more and more. Hair, bits of undigested food, and then... Teeth? Teeth? Jagged yellow teeth, rattling against the porcelain basin. Maybe you're hallucinating again, you think. Maybe this isn't real. But the sensation, the heaving, the burning bile, the slick muck sliding from your mouth, it's too vivid, too visceral. The grotesque parade of horrors continue, spilling from you like some cursed fountain. Each retch leaves you weaker, yet the torrent doesn't abate. As your trembling hands clutch the edge of the sink, you dare glance at the carnage below, and then you see it. Ew, it has eyes! Amid the hair, bile, and unidentified chunks, something small and malformed shifts. It's pink and slimy. It's like a ball of meat, alive. It expands and deflates ever so slightly, almost like it's breathing. You notice some of the chunks were teeth, what seems like an eye staring back at you. Ah! You can't seem to for the words even begin to describe the horror when you produce from the depths of your throat. What? Grabbing the faucet, you turn on a full blast, desperate to erase the nightmare. Water gushes down, carrying clumps of gunk with it, but the sink quickly clogs. The fetid water pools around the mess, rising in defiance of your efforts. Frustration boils over. You seize the nearest object, a hairbrush, and jam it into the drain, jabbing it furiously. The bristles bend and snap as you shove harder, muttering through gritted teeth and shouting, "Go down already!" Each shove is punctuated by your screams, your voice hoarse and cracking. The sink gurgles and bits of gunk slowly spiral downward, disappearing into the pipes. Finally, the water drains, leaving the basin empty except for lingering streaks of slime. You stand there, panting, your knuckles white as you grip the edge of the counter. Your silence with what follows is deafening, broken only by your ragged breathing. And then you hear it, faint but unmistakable. A soft, pitiful cry. You stumble back from the sink, your legs shaking uncontrollably, and you collapse onto the floor. Hot tears stream down your face as you gasp for breath, the sound of your own ragged sobs filling the suffocating silence of the kitchen. I didn't mean for this to happen. Please forgive me. You clasp your hands together so tight until knuckles turn white, as you pray fervently to anyone or anything that you will listen to your cries. Please forgive me. Kazuki, I'm trying. I swear. I'm trying. I'll find out who did this to you. I'll make them pay. Just please don't hate me. You moved on? Kazuki? I'm sorry, please, I'm doing my best. I'll avenge you, I swear. How could you? Moved on? Already? I didn't! You're a liar. You've already forgotten me, cheated on me, like none of it mattered. No, that's not true. We weren't even really married. You know that. It wasn't real. Not real? And what were we? Nothing? A lie? Is that what I was to you? Cheater! No, I'm not! Not what? You feel a gentle tug at your sleeve, and as you turn, the words escape your lips in an instant. Why are you in my house? How did you get here? Ryota? I wanted to check on you, just in case. Glad I did. You look like you've been through a lot tonight. Are you alright? You feel a rush of panic flow through you. No, you're not alright. You haven't been for a very long time. No, Kazuki. He needs me. He's angry that I moved on with my life. I haven't! See, I'm trying so hard to help him and keeping myself together. I tried so hard, and yet... Burying your face in your hands, you feel the guilt burn through your stomach. Here you go again, playing the victim. I don't know if you're playing the victim. I think you have some serious, deep mental traumas about things that happened to you. Like, really bad things that happened to you in your life. A voice rings inside your head. You've done enough. His voice finally pierces through the veiled thoughts, swirling through the abyss of your heart. What? You're probably beating yourself up again, thinking about how much more you have to do, but... Ryota hesitantly takes a seat next to you on the floor as he says... Gently. Oh, the phrasing of that confused me a little bit. You've done enough. Everything you've done for Kazuki, I'm sure he appreciates it, both in life and in death. No. If he did, he wouldn't have been angry with me. He wouldn't do all of this. You see Ryota hesitate. The moment you were just sure he would dismiss your claims, just like your mother had. Maybe he wasn't that type of person, but he had always been the quiet, logical type, content with silence and reason. I don't think Kazuki would be the type of person to hold a grudge like that. You didn't expect Ryota to say something like that. In fact, you never even knew he viewed Kazuki in a positive light, given how little they interacted when he was still alive. What makes you say that? Well, I was never a fan of your marriage to him, but it was something your mother wanted, and I guess in definition, something you wanted too. Not necessarily. I probably sounded... Well, it sounded like I was forced into it, and then you ended up liking Kazuki, maybe, is what happened. But I was particularly upset about it, especially on your wedding day. Couldn't believe you would marry a stranger, just like that. I wanted to ask you, out of everyone in your life, why him? But during that reception, I saw how nervous you were and how you were trembling at the altar. I really wanted to be there for you, but I couldn't. I wasn't. Yet, he was. He took your hand and said his vows slow and gently, letting you collect your nerves once more. And at that moment, I had my answer. You let his words sink in. The memory comes back to you so vividly, as if it just happened yesterday. You were so nervous on your wedding day, standing in front of all of those people, like your heart pounded against your ribs like a caged bird. The dress barely fit. It clung too tightly in some places and felt loose in others. The makeup was thick, stifling, each droplet of sweat threatening to streak your carefully painted cheeks. You kept whispering to yourself, just today. Just get there today, and then it'll be all over. But even as you tried to steady yourself, a new thought wormed its way in, unsettling the fragile resolve you built up for that morning. What if things got worse? What if this wasn't the end of her control? What if your mother's shadow loomed even larger after this, her expectations heavier than ever? What if this wasn't your freedom, but another shackle? Your legs began to tremble, your palms damp with sweat, your breath caught in your throat. Just as your vision blurred with the sting of tears, a warmth wrapped around your hand, steady and reassuring. You looked up, and there he was. Kazuki, smiling that soft, knowing smile. The one he always wore when he was trying to coax you out of your spiraling thoughts, the same smile he carried into the afterlife, etched forever in your memory. Without a doubt, he gave your hand a gentle squeeze, anchoring you to the moment. Then, with a calming rhythm, he began reciting his vows, each word deliberately and steady, like a lighthouse guiding you through a storm. I, Shimizu Kazuki, take you to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward. For better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. His voice was like a balm, soothing the chaos inside you. By the time he finished, the tremor in your legs had stilled, your breathing evened out. Found the courage to speak your part. I take you, Shimizu Kazuki, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and hold from this day forward. For better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. The officiant's voice broke through the haze of the moment, calm and resolute. With that, you may kiss the bride. You close your eyes, your breath catching once more, not from panic this time, from the anticipation of Kazuki's kiss. The world around you seemed to dissolve into nothing but the warmth in his hand of yours and the love reflected in his eyes. The memory fades. You return to the present, the weight of Ryota's voice pulling you back to reality. Do you really think that kind of person would hurt you now? Or hate you that much? You finally stopped shaking. You were so wrapped up in everything, all the bad memories that surrounded his death and the memory that he had become, that you had forgotten the person he was. Kind, caring, sweet. A friend. And you missed him dearly. He wouldn't. Not the Kazuki I knew. But spirits, they can become corrupted after death. Who knows what types of grudges they might hold. You might have a point. But you know, more often than not, sometimes evil spirits tend to take their form of the people we know best. Twist their memory into something warped. Are you saying, whatever's haunting you, it might not be Kazuki? You absorb his words. Deep down, a quiet uncertainty settles within you. I think the thing that's haunting you is your grief and your pain towards loss. And also the struggles of having an abusive mother. It couldn't have been him. The anger, the malice, and it didn't belong to someone as kind as him. No, it couldn't have come from anything human. If it's not Kazuki, then what could it be? Ryota remains silent, his gaze fixed on you, an intensity in his eyes that speak of hesitation and a struggle to find the right words. Ryota? I never wanted to drag you into my problems, but after everything that's happened, I can't ignore it anymore. There's something following me. Something's haunting me too. The ghost of your past? The words hit you like a chill wind, leaving you frozen in place. Haunted? Ryota too? Was he trying to bridge the gap between you to prove he understood that he wasn't as distant as he seemed? Or worse, could whatever was tormenting him somehow be connected to you? Oh no. It couldn't possibly be from me, could it? No, this has been going on since I was a kid. Actually, it's the reason I got to know your mom in the first place. The revelation settles over you, piece by piece. You remember how your mother had always explained her connection to Ryota and Yoko as a natural fondness. She had been their teacher, had a sense of maternal duty she couldn't ignore. Yet, as the truth unfolds, you're not surprised. Deep down, some part of you had always known there was more to their bond than she let on. It's not easy to talk about, but, you know, your mom. She tried to get me to join that religious group too. Told me it would fix everything. She told me it would get rid of her. But I'm not sure I believe her. I'm not sure if I believe anything anymore. The scar on his arm caught the light briefly, an old mark from a battle he couldn't quite escape from, both physically and mentally. You wanted to ask about it, but his vulnerability stopped you. Instead, you simply reached out and placed a hand on his, feeling the weight of silent struggles in the quiet of the moment. Anyway, whatever's haunting you, it might not be so different than what's latched onto me. So, I don't know if I have the right to say this, but I don't think you should let it ruin the happy memories you have of Kazuki. We both know that, despite what your mother says, you're doing your best to move forward, to live, even after everything. And we also know that it's what he would have wanted too. A quiet understanding settled between you, unspoken, yet palatable. His words struck a chord, resonating deep within you, as truth you hadn't fully allowed yourself to embrace before. Thank you for everything, for staying by my side through all of this. Why wouldn't I? You were my warmth growing up. You still are. I'd always do the same for you. He shifted closer, and you both sat there in silence, the quietest place you ever known. Neither of you had the answers, but at that moment, you didn't need them. You just needed each other. Eventually, time passes between the two of you peacefully. I should be heading home. It's about time for the last trains to run, and I better not miss it. Are you going to be okay? He gives a reassuring smile in the face of your concern. How about this? I'll send you a text when I get home safe. Does that sound good enough to you? You say your goodbyes, and once he's gone, your gaze falls to Kazuki's altar. His framed picture, still and silent, gazes back at you. The smile he wore in death no longer holds malice or anger, hatred or greed. No, it was the same smile he had at your wedding, reassuring you that everything was going to be fine. And somehow, you believed it still is. Eventually, your phone buzzes, and the comforting words of "I made it home" appear on the screen, and you slowly drift off, even as the phone's soft illumination goes dark for the night. That was really sweet, but also, like, how the fuck did you get into my house? How the fuck? Like, can people just go into my house? How? First, mom. Like, mom maybe we, like, gave her keys, and, like, she's kept it ever since. And we never changed the lock for some reason. I don't know how he got into the house, but at the same time, my theory on the whole ghost thing is that, like, there might be a ghost, but I also think part of it's mental. Like, the eyes and, like, the teeth and stuff. I'm kind of just like, maybe that's, like, the takoyaki that she ate earlier. And that's why she was imagining it like a giant lump of stuff. I don't know. Like, that was a very sweet cutscene, though. They relate to each other quite in a way. The shrine feels different today. An unshakable, uneasy presence lingers in the air. It's that quiet, lingering sensation like something is just slightly out of place. You can't quite grasp what's wrong. But in the end, this is still Kazuki's shrine. It holds the weight of his past and the complexity of your feelings, whether they lean forward resentment or something softer. No matter what, it's still Kazuki. Yeah, I'm gonna leave offers. I don't know why I wouldn't. You reach into your bag, expecting to find the incense you bought, only to come up empty. Forgot to purchase it. I checked it off my list. How did I not purchase it? No. I'm sorry, Kazuki. I'll remember it next time. I promise. You feel the guilt bubble up inside you, growing in volume as it claws in your heart. I'm sorry. Maybe a prayer will suffice. Guilt tightens in your chest, a quiet nagging weight. You press your hands together, swallowing it down with a prayer instead. You pray for his forgiveness. You pray for his strength. You pray for everything to work out. Your voice wavers, the words slipping through your trembling lips. You pray for his forgiveness. You pray for strength. You pray for everything to somehow fall into place. The noise in your mind swells, an overwhelming cacophony of doubt and regret. But through the chaos, something stirs an unfamiliar memory clawing its way back to the surface, abiding yet insistent. A voice, gentle and steady, cutting through the noise. Everything will be fine. The memory sharpens. Your wedding day, his hand in yours, his eyes filled with quiet certainty. You had been so nervous, so unsure, but his reassurance had grounded you then. And now, even in his absence, it grounds you still. You inhale deeply, steadying yourself. One final prayer, this time not for strength, not for forgiveness, but for him. I'll be fine. We'll both be fine. I gotta take care of my bathroom. That kid better not be in the fucking window. The window remains closed. I did not close the curtains. You really want to open the window after what happened yesterday? Oh, I'm gonna get jump scared. I'm closing my eyes. Are you sure? I'm so sure. I'm so sure. Are you really, really sure? Just fucking open it if you say so. With a hesitant hand, you draw back the curtains and slowly push open the window. But the night offers nothing in return. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You faked me out! You bastard. You... I did not mean to click on Kazuki's shrine again. You little shit. Wait. You closed. So I closed it again after nothing happened? Okay. Fine. I will go to the bathroom and DDR. You've been so strong, holding everything together so well. But you don't have to keep struggling like this. Wouldn't it be easier to just let go? Just a little? You don't need to rely on something so fleeting. A proper rest. Just one peaceful night. Might be all you need. You still want to play the rhythm game? Yes, I want to play the funky little rhythm game. I want to have some funky vibes. Oh, I almost missed that last one. Impressive. I did worse. Oh my god, I have 97% sanity. Let's go. I took a shower. And now it's time to go to bed and then get jump scared and cry. Your phone buzzes with a notification. It's from Mom. Why are you standing in my room? I'm assuming this is like a text. I'm busy with important matters. I won't be able to be there for you for a while. Take care of yourself. You stare at the screen, a sigh escaping your lips as relief floods in. Good for me, I guess. Maybe I'll get some peace without her breathing down my neck. Something feels off. The phrasing is strange, almost like she's choosing her words carefully. There's no condescension or nagging, just silence after the message. Maybe I should... You stare at the message thread, your thumb hovering over the keyboard. A simple "are you alright" forms in your mind, but something stops you. Memories of her constant control, her overbearing presence, flash through your mind. No, she doesn't need that from me. Not after everything. Instead, you type out a single word. Okay. You hit send and lock your phone, tossing it aside. For once, the silence feels like it's yours to control. Oh! The funny thing about curses, they have a way of sticking around, don't they? I love this art style. Once upon a time, back in the era where lords were powerful and spirits were just as real as the air we breathe, there was a tale that began with a powerful man and a simple girl. They weren't supposed to meet, much less fall in love. The girl had a way of drawing people in. Even those who should have known better couldn't help but get caught up in her orbit. And there where sorrow lingers, darker things were never far behind. Is that a spider? Drawn not by her, but by the quiet ache clinging to the ones around her. Despite everything, she had to protect them. So she made a sacrifice. One makes to save everything. I did not read that. But sacrifices like that come with a price. Ooh, wait, this is kind of sick. In her final moments, a wish was formed. Something simple, something all too human. But even the smallest wishes can have powerful consequences. And so, a curse was born. Oh, these are all the characters. One that tied her fate to those behind her, around her. Looking all of them in a cycle they wouldn't escape. Not until she made a choice. Not until someone was brave enough to break the pattern. So here we are. Curses, gods, ghosts. And a whole lot of unresolved tension. But hey, no pressure. In the end, it's all about who you choose. No big deal. Right? That's a crazy introduction to go into the next section. Hello? I think I might have a choice. I think I might have a choice by the end of this, is what I'm hearing. Your dreams of the past few days. Your fragments, memories stitched together in the haze of sleep. Faces flicker in and out, Voices echo in half-formed thoughts. You're seeing people again, connecting, resurfacing from the place you'd buried yourself in for so long. You're finally crawling out of that pit that you've spent in for the last few months. But you're beginning to feel tired. You don't know how long you can keep this up. This is so nice. Wait, this is actually, like, all the color sections whenever they appear is such a nice change. Whenever you go from the black to white to the colored, like, it's such a nice, like, relief, I guess. It feels relieving, because usually all the colored images are, like, nice, happy things. You dream of Ryota, the way he stands behind you quietly, like he's always been there, like he never left. Remember how easy it was to overlook him before, never demanded anything, never asked to be seen. But now in the silence after everything fell apart, you notice the way he listens. The way he tries, in that subtle, quiet way of his, to make things feel safe, even if he's unraveling too. You didn't see his kindness before. And it hurts, knowing you took your own tragedy to recognize the warmth he's been offering all along. You wish you'd noticed it sooner. You dream of Haruki. He's laughing again. Oh! The fuck was that splatter? He's laughing again, effortlessly bright, skipping stones like nothing in the world could weigh him down. Oh, that's the skipping stones now. I thought they were meat sound. I thought it was the meat goop again. You barely know him, and yet he looks at you like he's known your sadness forever. There's something about the way he brushes off the dark with jokes and half-serious stories that makes you want to believe in something. Anything. Oh! And that terrifies you. You don't understand him. A part of you wants to run. You're afraid of what he knows, but something draws you into him. You might be losing your mind. You never thought you'd find light again. Not even after Kazuki's death. But somehow, you're still standing, still breathing, still piecing yourself together, bit by bit. Maybe he's watching over you. He would have probably said something like, "Oh, this is such nice art. The fields of wheat and everything. You should believe in yourself more. You're strong in your own way. You've done well. I'm proud of you. I haven't done much, but you've done well. Better than anyone expected it from you. Maybe. I guess so. I'm sorry I had to leave so soon. I wanted to stay. I really did. I know, and that's why I tried so hard to find out what happened. To help you. To help us. You've carried so much. My biggest regret is not telling you the truth when I had the chance. And even now you're picking up the pieces I left behind. Sorry. But you're not alone. You've met a lot of people who care about you. They really do love you. And as jealous as that makes me, you might love them too. Or at least grow to. I hope my memories won't stop you from living your life. We had. It meant the world to me. Even if it was short-lived, it mattered. You mattered. In this life and the ones before it. Thank you. I hope to see you soon, but I know that you'll be making your own choices soon. Or maybe by the time you see this, you've already done so. Regardless, I love you. Let's meet again soon. Oh, finally not a dream that's terrifying. You wake up, the dream already fading like smoke in the morning light. You reach for it, desperate to hold on, but it slips through your fingers. You're sure it was something kind, something warm, yet all that's left is an empty ache where that memory should be. For a moment you just lie there, stuck between sleep and waking, trying to hold on to the quiet before everything comes rushing back. And then you remember. The worry settles in again, heavy and familiar. You grab your phone from the nightstand, hoping, stupidly maybe, that there's something waiting for you. Nothing. No messages, no calls. Still nothing from her. You stare at the screen for a while, your chest getting tighter. Maybe something did happen. Maybe something's wrong. You wanted to text her. You almost do. But your fingers freeze. What if she says something you don't want to hear? Or if she says nothing at all? She's your mom. You care about her. Despite everything that's happened, you still do. right? You pull the blanket tighter around yourself, trying to block out the awful feeling in your chest. I'm a good daughter, you tell yourself. I am. I'm not gonna call. Like, she said she's fine, and thus I will not call. You toss your phone aside. She's not worth it. At least that's what you tell yourself. There it is again, that sense of unease. With everything that's happened last night and this weird thing going on with Mom, maybe I should call in sick today. You call Ryota to relay the message. Hey, sorry. I'm still a little shaken from last night. I don't think I'll be able to come in today. Are you okay? I'll come over. I can't just leave you alone like this. No, really, it's alright, Ryota. I just need some time. I'll be fine. You know you can rely on me, right? I'll always be here for you. Always. Thank you, Ryota. I appreciate it. I think I just need to rest a little longer. I understand. Take all the time you need. I'll come visit you after, if that's okay. You don't have to, Ryota. I know I don't, but I want to. So wait for me. You switch off your phone and slip into bed. The sun hasn't fully risen yet, but the morning sun feels cold and sterile, reminiscent of the night before. You close your eyes, but your thoughts claw their way back to your mother. You try not to think about her. You try not to care. But the fear creeps in anyway, quiet like a never-ending noise in your head. Your skin feels damp with sweat. The sheets feel too tight. Your hair tangled around your neck feels like it's choking you. Your pulse thuds heavy in your chest, louder than it should be. Too loud. Too similar. They sound like the drums. Like the ones you hear when no one's around. The fuck is that? What the fuck? It's like something waiting just beyond the edge of sleep. What the fuck? Your noise grows until you can't tell if it's in your head or if it's the walls. Why are you getting closer? Just as your heart begins to race. Sleep finally, unwillingly drags you under. What the fuck? I'm getting impatient. I can't stand it. Every heartbeat, every breath she clings to grates on me. They keep interfering one after another like gnats buzzing in my ears. But it's her I want. Just her. Just one crack. One slip. Let the fear splinter her resolve. Let the despair hollow her out. I just need her to crack. And then finally, I can feast. The others. They're moving faster than I anticipated. Their hands are all over the board, pulling her this way and that. Away from me. See, I want to say that's Kazuki, but I feel like that's also like a distorted version of him, and not the real him. We have to act now before she... No. No, not again. I won't lose her to them again. She won't make the wrong choice. She won't. I just need one more chance. One opening. One whisper in the right ear. If I can reach her again just once, she'll remember. She'll remember everything. And then she'll come back to me. What the fuck was that? That's not Kazuki. I swear to God, that's not him. You jolt awake, breath catching in your throat. Your eyes blink against the light, only to realize there is none. You fumble for your phone. The screen glows to life. Two things greet you. The time, 8 p.m., and a single message from your mother. Your heart stutters as you unlock it. The message is short, unmistakable. I'm fine. Okay. I can't tell if that's passive-aggressive or not, because it sounds like it is. You stare. Your chest tightens. You don't know what to feel. You've never wanted to linger in communicating with her. A quick word or two usually suffices, and yet, this time, unfamiliar weight coils in your chest, slow and insistent. A flicker of uncertainty, sharp as a spark, begins to burn beneath your ribs, urging you to reach out and ask for more. You want to ask her, "Are you sure? If something's wrong, please let me know." But instead you hesitate, your fingers hovering over the screen. You know you should. You know you want to. But you can't bring yourself to do it. No. Maybe it's nothing. You're just being paranoid. Nothing to get worked up over, as Mom always says. You tap send, but then nothing. The screen pulses with silence, followed by the system error. Message failed to send. Recipient unavailable. Feel the burning rise again, bubbling in behind your eyes, hot and relentless. She probably turned off her phone. I'm just being overly anxious again. Maybe I should just get out for a bit, run some errands, even if it's late. You always go out at this time, so you clean yourself up and head out, trying hard not to think about anything else. But no matter how hard you try, her words cling to you, because you know far too well how it is to lie so easily. I have no task! Cool! I guess I'm wandering. Suddenly your phone rings. It's Yoko. Hello! I was worried you wouldn't pick up. Ryota mentioned you weren't feeling well today. I hope you're doing a little better. Well, maybe just a bit better than I was this morning. That's a relief. Sorry for the sudden call. The thing is, Ryota dropped by the cafe earlier and surprise, surprise, he left his phone behind again. I was wondering, could you pick it up and hand it to him tomorrow morning at work? Sure, no problem. I was already out anyway. I'll swing by the cafe to grab it. Thank you, Ame-chan. You're always so sweet to us. I'll be waiting. Ah, Ame-chan! Thank you for coming. I'd go find Ryota myself, but my boss is in a mood today. Gave me the stink eye just now. Can you believe it? The nerve. Anyway, here's Ryota's phone. Maybe you'll run into him somewhere around town and you can hand it to him. No rush. Not that he'll miss it much anyway. Aside from work stuff, I don't think anyone really texts him, except us. Oh no, that sounded mean, didn't it? I didn't mean it like that. Oops. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better. I'm doing alright. Yeah, it's alright. You got that look to you again. That look that says you're trying to figure something out or someone. Is this about your mom? How did... You've always got that distinct frown whenever you think about your mom. She's keeping things from me again. I mean, she's always like this, but I don't know why this time it feels particularly stressful. I'm afraid of pushing and asking her because that's not like me either, to worry so much about her either. I'm just confused and scared. Scared of what she might say. It's terrifying, isn't it? The idea of not knowing? That's even more terrifying to ask. Not because of the lies, but because once the truth comes out, it changes everything. Maybe you're not sure if you even want to know everything. Because what if knowing makes it worse? But you can't live your whole life walking on eggshells. You can't keep shrinking yourself to fit in other people's secrets. You're allowed to feel betrayed. You're allowed to be angry. But don't let that anger become your compass. Let it pass. And ask. Push for the truth, even if it hurts. And when you do get your answers, really listen. You don't have to trust blindly. Don't shut people out just because they kept things from you either. Hey, you don't tell me everything either. But I'm sure you have your reasons. Sometimes people hide things because they're scared too. That doesn't make it right. Maybe it makes them human. Anyway, I'll stop being dramatic now. Thanks again for helping with Ryota's phone. I should get going before my boss gives me another stink eye. I'll see you around! Yoko is probably my favorite character. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The cat is here now. Why are you outside? You spot a familiar stray cat Miyabi lounging outside the cafe. He stares at you as you leave, eyeing you meticulously as if he's waiting for your arrival. Oh. He lets out a loud meow before strutting off a few meters ahead. Am I following you? As he walks ahead, he turns back to give you a pointed look, like he's personally offended you haven't started following him yet. I will follow Miyabi. Miyabi meows in approval and continues to lead you through the alleyways, weaving between the narrow streets and hidden corners of the city. Before you knew it, Miyabi has led you towards the direction of Haruki's office. And with that, Miyabi left flickering his tail at you as he disappears into the shadows with the alley. You are betrayed me. You have betrayed me? How dare you do this? Why do you want me to go to his office? I'm going to... I refuse. I'm going to, where's the old lady? Oh my god. Fucking store better not be closed. I'll be so upset. I have not been able to visit the sweet shop at all. You step into Granny's shop expecting her usual warm, cheerful demeanor. Granny, how have you been? Oh, I'm alright, dear. Just keeping busy as always. And you? How have you been? I've been... Well, actually, things have been a little... Oh, dearie. Granny, what'd you say? Oh, my. Granny, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it? Oh, my. Granny? I should go. I'm feeling a bit unwell. Maybe I'll see you later, Granny. Oh, come back soon. That's not good. Maybe I should visit Haruki's office. Yeah, fine. I'll listen to the fucking cat. I'll go to Haruki's office. Shit. Suddenly you feel a tap on your shoulder. Are you a fucking cultist? Leave me alone! Pardon me, ma'am. I hope life's been kind to you lately. Leave me alone. Who? It's you again. Ah, so you do remember us. That's a good sign. Perhaps you've taken a moment to reflect on our scriptures. I haven't. And once again, I'm not interested. That's disappointing to hear. You know, many of the troubles you've been facing, they're not uncommon. In fact, they're respected when one strays too far from the path. What path? The spirits, for example. Don't. I've heard this speech before. But I overcame it myself, my own strength. It's no offense, but I think you can handle whatever else that comes in my way. That's certainly one approach. But imagine how much lighter your burdens would be. If only you'd... No! Thank you! I really hope that's the last time I see them. It sounds like that's not the last time I see them. Maybe I should report this to police. Visit the police station. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's time to go to the fucking police. There's people stalking me. You hear someone call out your name. There you are! Footsteps close in fast. Before you can react, you feel a heat of someone's breath against your cheek. Oh, fuck. Why the fuck are you still here? Leave me alone! I've been looking everywhere for you. The others keep letting you slip through, but not me. I don't blame them, though. They're not exactly persuasive. But you can't keep running from this. You have to listen. There's not much time left. Come with us. You'll see. You'll understand. I said no! Stay away from me! You try to push him away, but he only steps closer, his eyes dark and unyielding. You don't get it. I don't want us to tell you anything, but I know you want to. It's tearing you apart, isn't it? The emptiness, that fear. I can take it away, right now. All you have to do is follow me. The stranger reaches out to grab your arm, but stops himself, slightly hovering above your skin. One step is all it takes. No, I'm not going anywhere with you! You don't understand what's at stake, so come with us. He'll guide you to salvation. I told you no! Stay back! This isn't just about you anymore. I have to do this for all of our sakes. His hands shoot out, gripping your wrists. It's cold, firm, and desperate. What the? Let go of me! Someone help! You scan your surroundings, but the people nearby avert your eyes, walking faster, pretending not to see. And also in front of the police station, where they don't intervene either. You twist, fight, your heart pounding as his grip tightens. He'll save us, all of us. Through me, through you. It hurts. What's wrong with you? Let go! In his agony, his grip falters. You yank yourself free, stumbling back and running, leaving him behind, writhing, babbling in broken fragments. Miyabi, you have betrayed me for the last time, you little bitch. You fucking bitch. This cat! Why did you do that? I went to his office and you know what happened? You know what happened, Miyabi? I got attacked. I'm not listening to you. As though he's clearly irritated that you're ignoring his very obvious directions. I went there, you little shithead, and it was bad. I had a bad time. It's a little strange to listen to a cat, but then again, you've experienced weirder things. Did I not visit the fucking police station? I just went there. I was just at the police station. What are you talking about? went to the police station. What? I went there. I have to click on it again? You make your way to the police station. The officer you usually speak with isn't around. You look around and all you can see is his empty desk piled with paperwork. For a moment, you think about calling out to him, but then you remember the look on his face the last time. That tired, vaguely irritated expression when he realized it was you again. You decide against it. But then you see it. As though I didn't click on anything. Oh. As though waiting to greet you, you see a file called Shimizu Kazuki. It's been buried under a few other folders with a single post-it note at the top reading, "To be filed in storage." You could open it. Maybe there's something inside, an overlooked clue, a buried detail, or even something they've deliberately kept from you. Then again, maybe it's another dead end. You hesitate. Is it worth digging all this up again? Worth the risk of peeling back the layers only to find nothing and feel that same crushing disappointment? Or could you find something that would make these past few months and endless searching mean something? It could be a thread you've been grasping all along. It's just within your grasp. Why did we say grasp twice? I'm gonna look through the files because I'm nosy. You reach out with trembling hands, rifling hastily through the stack of old files. Your eyes skim across familiar lines, skipping through the things you already know. Shoes found along the riverbank, belongings washed up after the storm, body not found. Nothing new, just the same haunting fragments of a story you already know too well. You continue flipping. Occupation, journalist, married to me, spouse employed as editor at XXX company. These are facts too, but these ones, they hit differently. Heavier. Pieces of the life you built together, now reduced to cold lines on official paper. Then something catches your eye. Last seen leaving his place of residence at 8:30 p.m. At 9 p.m., passerby reported seeing someone drowning. Police arrived at 9:15 p.m. Shoes and some clothing recovered, a wedding ring returned by the civilian who witnessed the drowning. The wedding ring? I never got the ring back. And then you see it, tucked at the bottom of the form. Civilian, Fukuda Renjiro. The ring was eventually collected by the deceased mother-in-law. Your mother. The ring. They knew. Oh, they knew is glitching. They knew about the ring. She knew about the ring? You remember kneeling by the riverbank, fingers digging into the mud, hoping for a miracle. The times where you swore you saw it glinting beneath the water's surface. Seriously, how many times are you going to go back there? The ring's long gone by now. Get a grip. Why is she keeping the ring, though? That's my question. And all this time, they had it? Why? Why wouldn't they tell you? Was it to protect you? Or did they think you didn't deserve to know? You don't know who to be angrier at. I'm pretty angry at the mom. I've been angry at the mom the whole time. You want to scream, to cry. But most of all, you want answers. Because if this was hidden from you, what else have they both kept from you? You barely know him, you realize. All this time, there's still so much he's kept hidden. The secrecy, the manipulation. You can't tell if you've been protected or played. Maybe you never really knew who Ren was. Maybe you never tried hard enough to. Do you still trust him? I don't know. I'm going to say yes because I'm going to blindly accept it, even though my gut feeling is just like, there's something weird going on. You do. Truth be told, you're sick of people keeping you in the dark, but maybe there's good reason for it. A part of you wants to be angry, but more than that, you want to believe in him. You'll confront Ren when the time comes. But this won't shake your belief that he's a good person. You can trust him. I can trust him, but also be very wary of him. Anyway. My sanity is going down, only by 2. Affected with Ren increase, sure. Sure, buddy. Sure. Where is homie? Can I put things in the quiet shrine? The coolness of the river breeze brushing against your skin. The shrine stands serene, a small wooden structure adorned with faded paper talismans fluttering in the wind. Take a deep breath, the tranquility of the place settling over you like a comforting blanket. I guess I'll pray this time. I don't have any money to spend. You close your eyes and clasp your hands, whispering a short prayer. You hope Kazuki's spirit finds peace. Anyone here? You head to the library, hoping to find articles to read about. Something, anything that might help. Myths and legends! Love me a myth and legend. Your finger twitches on the mouse. Maybe you misread it. You scroll further. No matter how far you scroll, the words don't change. That's weird. Maybe I should read some other articles. Anything? Gossip? Recently, there have been some reports of strange sightings around the apartment complex at XXX. Authorities have been advised residents to remain vigilant. A local exorcist claims the night to be evil spirits at work. I wonder who that is. Evil spirits at work. Evil spirits at work. Evil spirits at work. Was that intentional? Now things are getting weird. News? Recently, there's been an increase in activity from local religious organizations. Reports claim new temples have been opening across the city, drawing in curious crowds. Recently, there's been an increase in activity. I feel like this is just repeating. Or maybe it's the glitch that they were talking about. That's enough reading for today. I wish that was made a little bit clearer because I could not tell. He heads to the cinema. Only one movie is playing today, and the title's a little weird. Loop 879? I don't think I've seen this one before. Why is the thing glitching is my question. I'm going to leave. No, I'm not gonna go towards the text that says watch it and it's glitching crazy. I'm so good. I'll try Haruki's office again. Maybe I didn't do it correctly. You knock on Haruki's door. There's no answer. Something feels off. The door is slightly ajar. You hesitate, then push it gently, stepping inside. Haruki? The office is dim and cluttered, as if it hadn't seen sunlight in weeks. Papers are scattered across the floor, stacked in unstackable towers on the desk. Sticky notes cling to old monitors like wilted leaves. His office is a cluttered mess, papers strewn across every surface. Piles of folders threatening to collapse, the floor barely visible beneath it all. But what really catches your eye are the objects that don't belong. Strange talismans pinned to the walls, amulets strung along shelves like charms warding off something unseen. A shrine of beliefs and symbols wedged awkwardly between coffee-stained reports and half-filled notebooks. Faith woven into filing systems. It doesn't make sense. And yet, somehow it does. It made as much sense as Haruki. Just like him, his office was messy, disorganized, but deliberate. Oh, I can investigate. That's a map, I feel like. And then, what are these papers? You step carefully around the clutter, avoiding the mess of folders and papers scattered across the floor. You pick one up at random, begin flipping through it. Notes, case files, client reports. Haruki's handwriting scrawls across the pages. Some neat, other frantic. One entry is about the housewife convinced her home was haunted. Turns out her teenage sons were staging ghost videos to upload to YouTube. Their top video got 100 views. You tortured that poor woman for nothing. Another file talks about an overworked office lady who suffered such intense grief it began attracting malevolent spirits. Not ghosts of the dead, it's just things. Negative energy is drawn to pain like flies to rot. That one hits a little too close. Still, judging by the sheer volume of these cases, business seems to be booming. Haruki's either incredibly good at what he does, or just convincing enough that desperate people keep coming back. Maybe both, you included. Then something folded neatly between the pages catches your eye. You pull it out. It's the eye symbol again. What the fuck? A flyer. Familiar. Same one you've seen before. The one from that religious sect. They're targeting Haruki's clients now. He frowned, thumbing the edges of the paper. I mean, we saw literally us being targeted. Guess they'll take anyone who'll listen. Oh, the window. Bitch, there better not be someone outside that window, I swear to God. You walked over to the whiteboard, eyeing the mess of notes pinned across it with red string in every direction. Messy notes, color-coded string, and wild scribbles that probably made sense only to Haruki. Your eyes landed on the yellow scrap of paper, pinned dead center of the board. 8th September 2022 will be an interesting day for the Queen. Is that when the Queen died? I have no idea. A prediction 13 years from now. It's absurd, but also very Haruki. Still, none of it seems useful, just the usual paranoia that fills half his workplace. Then something else catches your eye. Behind the chaos tucked beneath the edge of the board is a stack of papers, not part of the conspiracy collage, hidden, maybe on purpose. You step closer, hesitating for a moment. Do you tear down the board to reach it? Ain't my shit, I'm not going to. You hesitate, hand hovering just inches from the papers. But in the end, you pull back. Messy, strange, but also oddly personal. You don't want to dig through his life without permission. He'd probably just laugh it off, but still. You take a step back, letting your eyes wander across the board again. August 12th, 2036, the heat death of the universe. Okay, yeah, I think I had enough. You turn away, but something tugs at you. A quiet, persistent nudge lingers at the back of your mind, urging you to look past Haruki's endless web of conspiracy theories. They're saying literally you have to do the thing otherwise, as though the chaos lay before you is just the surface of something deeper. Haruki, too, feels the same. Disorganized on the outside, unreadable. But there's more to him. Something he's not showing. Should I really leave it? Fine, game says move papers, I'll move papers. Here you go. You reach out and begin pulling away the layers of string, newspaper, and pinned notes. What was once a chaotic board slowly reveals something more deliberate underneath. Faint words peek through the worn paper. Established in the 1960s, but origins trace back to Rowena era. Many women recruited, most vanished from the public eye. Renowned spiritual master joins under unclear circumstances. Current leader, identity unknown. At the center, etched clearly in black ink, is a symbol you recognize all too well, and a name you've heard far too often. Harushi no Kami. You always knew Haruki had some kind of tie to the organization. This goes deeper than you ever imagined. Behind the layers of conspiracy and junk, you find a full wall of research. Pages and pages of documents mapping the group's history down to every bizarre prediction they've ever made. Clippings from newspapers, flyers, public scandals. What stops you cold are the notes about you. They talk about your history, ramblings of things that don't even make sense, incoherent words seemingly talking about a past connection of some sort. They reference your confusion, your pain, the isolation that followed. They mention your mother and her eventual involvement in the organization, things you didn't even know about. But it doesn't stop there. There are entries that haven't even happened yet, notes about your eventual involvement with the group, your connection to something called the Trigger. And finally, in thick red ink, the choice. But among the scribbles, something even more unnerving catches your eye. The same two words, I'm sorry, scribbled over and over. Scrawled beside every recorded calamity, every chilling prediction. Sometimes frantic, but all tinged with the same desperation. As if apologizing would undo what had already happened, what still is to come. You step back, breath catching in your throat as the whole wall comes into view. The strings, the headlines, the predictions, the apologies. Compared to the tangled web of conspiracy theories, this is something else entirely. More chaotic, yes, but this time it doesn't feel fabricated. You can see his thoughts bleeding into the page. The fear, the guilt. The more you read, the less you understand. The words blur together, their meaning slips through your fingers, and all that's left on the board are his fears. No matter how cheerful Haruki seems, how easy his smile comes, or how casually he talks, you really don't know him. Can you even trust someone like that? What if I said yes to all of them? Because, I don't know, Girly Pop was saying, just forgive people and stuff like that. So I'm going to click yes on all of them and see what's going on. Whatever Haruki's hiding from you for now, it doesn't matter. What matters is right in front of you, spelled out across the board, clear as day. He's afraid of something. Something big enough to shatter through his persona. And even if he can't bring himself to tell you everything, you'll stand by him anyway. He's been kind to you. He's shown you warmth that he didn't have to. And if someday he ends up betraying you, that's so specific. You know you still regret not trying to help him when he needed it most. Because no matter how much doubt clouds your mind, one thing's for certain. Haruki is a good person. At least you believe he is. A motherfucker better not be outside my window. You take a step out toward the window and glance outside. Down below, a stray cat is curled up in the alley, fast asleep. It's completely unbothered by the chaos of the world around it. You watch it for a moment, feeling a strange sense of calm wash over you. The cat stretches, yawns, and then settles back down, its tail flicking lazily. You can't help but envy it. Oh, to be a cat sleeping in an alleyway in the middle of the day. Me too. It is 10 p.m. Middle of the day, sure. Okay. I guess I can re-click on these, huh? Oh, they just reset. Oh, that's interesting that they reset and they don't keep your changes, huh? Did I put back the thing? Yes, I meant to leave it alone. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do it twice. Okay, I didn't mean to click that twice. Suddenly, the phone in your pocket vibrates. Without thinking, you pull it out, but then pause when you realize it's not yours. It's Ryota's. The screen lights up with a new message. It's from your mother. Keep her occupied for now. Of course, there's still ties and everything. I'm still gonna press yes because I'm delusional, but... You almost lose your balance. This whole time you were worrying about her, wondering what she's hiding, whether she's safe, whether she even cares, and yet she's texting Ryota behind your back? You don't know whether to laugh, cry, or feel completely numb. A tight knot forms in your chest. Confusion gives way to something heavier, more invasive, curiosity. You stare at the phone, the screen still glowing in your hand. You can unlock it, just to make sense of all of this. But then again, you said you trusted him. And this doesn't feel like something a trusted person would do. Nah, I want to try to unlock his phone. I'm gonna be nosy. Wow, there's so many of these. Occupied. I'll be gone in a bit. The elders have summoned me. Monitor her as per usual. When does she get off of work PM? Been saying when she gets off at work too. I need to intervene. How many of these are there? Like, that's crazy to me that he's kind of just been keeping tabs on you the whole time. So Ryota and your mom have been talking. You've always known about it, but reading actual text messages makes your stomach churn for some reason. Maybe facing it straight on is too much for you, because then it means that everything you feared, every uncomfortable thought in your mind was true. That Ryota might never have been on your side at all. And it hurts. God, it hurts. You hate her for it. You hate him for it. You can't. Not really. You know it's not entirely his fault. But you're still so angry. It boils within you. He could have done more. He should have. Should you still have trusted a man like this? I promised I was going to press yes, even though I'm so sus of him right now, but I need to know what happens if you say yes for all of them. You quietly lock the phone and slip it back into your pocket. Your thoughts drift everything the two of you have been through, all the way from your childhood till now. It might hurt for now, but that doesn't mean Ryota isn't trying in his own way. He's struggling, just like you are. And if he can't say the right words, if he's still afraid to face things, then maybe what he needs is someone who won't give up on him. Because you know he'd do the same. Ryota's a good person, that you're sure of. Oh, I'm out past 10. Or 11. I need to find him. Where is he? Is he at the convenience store? It is closed. Something's wrong. You don't know how or why, but you know. It slams into your chest like a wave. The pull, the panic, the overwhelming sense that something at home is off. Just like a fire that started and you didn't hear an alarm. Like you're already too late. Something's not right. Convenience store's closed. I'm heading home. What? You hear footsteps approaching from behind. Oh my god. I'm outside. Leave me alone. Hello, ma'am. We meet again. You again. No matter how many people you send me, I don't want to hear it. So listen to me for the last time. I don't want to hear anything to do with your organization, so leave me alone. Yes, you made that perfectly clear. Twice, in fact. This isn't about you. It's about your mother. My mother? She has finally embraced the full potential of our Lord Hiroshi no Kami. She's transcended. She's become one with him. Fuck are you talking about? Where is she? As I said, she has risen in the ranks and she is one with the Lord now. We can help you too, just as we helped her. So come, follow us. We'll give you salvation. No, just tell me where she is. She's with us. And by judging the look on your face, you're worried. She sent you a message, didn't she? What did it say? She said she's fine, but... And now you choose to play the loving daughter? How convenient. You ignored her for so long and suddenly her absence means something to you? What do you know about our relationship? I do care about her. Things are just complex and our relationship is complicated. And don't you want to fix that? It's not too late. You can still have the mother you've always longed for. It's all within your reach. As long as you join us. No, Your phone rings, slicing through the tension like a blade. I need to answer this. Hello? I have to go. Please, just tell my mother to contact me directly. Wait, you don't have to go. Come back! Rookie, what's going on? Am I at his place now? What the fuck? What's happening with the spirits? Are you alright? I was wrong. I thought I could handle them, but they're too strong. They're overwhelming me. I can't hold them back anymore. Not alone. What do you mean? I'll help you, just tell me what you need. No, it's not enough. Not for this. Even with the both of us, it's too powerful. We need someone stronger. Someone we can trust. Someone who can truly end this. Haruki, this isn't like you. What's going on? Hiroshi no Kami. He's the answer. He can help us. He'll cleanse this place. He'll save us from what's coming. All we have to do is let him in. Let him in. The organization? No, what are you even saying? You're working with them? Do you even hear what you're saying? I've been enlightened. Don't you see? All this time, I've tried to protect you. Tried to shield you from the darkness in this place. The hauntings never stopped. They only got worse. No matter how many charms, how many rituals. It was never enough. I was weak, helpless, useless to you. But now there's someone who can help. Someone who can truly end this. You have been helping me? You have been helping me. You're wrong, Haruki. You have been helping me. You always have. No, the spirits are still here. They haven't stopped. They're getting worse. It's not your fault. What's happening isn't because you failed. You helped me in more ways than you even realize. Not really, because I didn't play through this timeline, but sure. Without you, I wouldn't have made it this far. Oh, I didn't mean to click my phone. We don't need some false god to save us. You're strong, Haruki. And I couldn't have done any of this without you. And what good has that help done in the end? Everything I tried and none of it worked. The hauntings didn't stop. My plans fell apart. And now I'm not even sure if I made things worse. You believed in me even when you shouldn't have. You're so naive, always clinging to this blind faith in people, even after they disappoint you again and again. Think about it. How many people have let you down? How many have walked away without a second thought? That's why you're alone. That's why there's no one left. This is why you're suffering. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I don't know what's gotten into you, but this isn't you. Not really. After everything we've been through. Oh, the Haruki I've known is kind and caring. He wouldn't have said something like that. Who are you? That's the thing. You barely even know me. And you stupidly still trust me. For what reason, I wonder, other than your supposed stupidity? His words are vile, venomous, and cut deep, but what's more unsettling is his face. I can't trust you. That's not you, Haruki. This is a choice? Okay, I want to be so delusional and be like, I trust you. I want to know what's going on because I want a gremlin answer this. I don't trust him, personally, but I want to know what happens. I trust you, the real Haruki, because whatever's standing in front of me right now, that's not him. So I'll ask you one more time, who are you? Otome Haruki, exorcist extraordinaire, at your service. Or something like that. You're not Haruki. I'm not? There it is again, your delusions creeping back in like they always do. No ghosts left to chase, running out of things to blame. Maybe it's time for doppelgangers. That'd be more exciting, wouldn't it? You could finally be the center of attention. Always the victim. Always in need. You're unraveling. Everyone sees it. Did you just manifest my paranoia? Is that what it is? Honestly, maybe your mother was right about you all along. You're paranoid, unstable, a burden to everyone around you. And the worst part? Deep down, you're starting to believe it too. I believe in myself. Does that count? Reject. No, I don't! I've come too far to let you twist this. Everything I've been through, I managed to overcome. Be it with my own strength or with the help from people beside me. I know that, and deep down you know it too. You're not Haruki. I don't know what kind of spirit you are, what you're trying to be, but I'm not falling for it. Not this time. I'm not backing down. I'm stronger than you. You're not going to hurt me anymore. Oh well, you figured it out. Congratulations, I suppose. But no matter, things have finally begun to move again. You know, I really do want it to end, to finally put this wretched game to rest. With every cycle, every turn, I will grow stronger, and soon, I won't need you at all. I've seen so many versions of you. Each version still clinging to hope, still screaming into the dark. I wonder if it's like multiple players or if it's the cycles of like rebirth. I think it's more rebirth than it is the other players, but you always come back. You always try. And I always win. Over and over again. Let's see how long you last this time. Hello? What? Wake up, please. You have to get up. The fire, it's almost on you. You can survive this only if you move. Listen to me. Get up. Get up. Get up. Your skin stings. Clothes are burning away, melting to ash against your body. Still you move. Somehow you push yourself up. You scan the room in a panic, the smoke thick in the air, heat licking at your skin. And your eyes land on it. The incense from Kazuki's shrine is toppled over. Somehow the flame grew large enough and now it's spreading fast. The fire crackles and roars, devouring everything you once held dear. You stumble back, overwhelmed. Part of you wants to collapse right then and there. What's the point in fighting? What's left to save? But then through the rising smoke you see it. Kazuki's photo shattered on the floor, the glass fractured but his face still visible. Something stirs in you. You have to keep going. You grit your teeth, pushing yourself up. You stand. Every step is agony. You're so close. Your hand reaches towards the door handle. But then something grabs you. A hand, cold, strong. Fingers curl around your neck, yanking you back into the smoke. You're not going anywhere. You thrash, choke, claw at the air. You're so close. The door was right there. But the smoke swarms your vision, curling into the lungs like a poison. You almost made it. Almost. Something rips at your skin, dragging you back into the blaze. Is the fire itself? The creature? You can't tell. Your thoughts are blurring, flickering like dying embers. And just as the darkness threatens to swallow you whole, you see it. The silhouette rushes towards the smoke, fast, desperate. You can't see their face, but they're real, warm, solid. And then you breathe a sigh of relief and finally let go. I think it was the cultist that burned my house down. I know she was like, oh, it's the incense that was the problem. I think it was the cultist! Damn, what a demo! Huh, very interesting. Okay, critiques first, because that's usually what I do first. And there are some situations where you run into a scene and you end up being like, oh yeah, I already did this, when you in fact didn't. So I wonder if that's like, if it was a necessary scene, I wish they put something in there that was just like, hey, you need to go to this location, and not have it penalized against you when you don't see the scene. Because I got very confused by the end, because there was the situation with the corner shop person that was like, oh, you've already seen this person. And I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I did not. And then there's the stuff with Haruki as well, where it's just like, oh, I've already interacted with you so many times. I hung out with you, when I did not hang out with him. I hung out with him twice and that was it. So I wish there was like something that either told you that you had to go to the scene, or maybe there was like a dialogue. If you encountered something, then you could be like, oh, I encountered this, or no, I never seen this person in my life. And then you get to decide later with the scene, you know? And then the other thing is just like, there are some sentences that just repeat too often. Like the biggest one I could think of was the one in Haruki's office where it was just like, oh, you've the thing with the cult, and there was like, it repeats almost back to back, the phrasing. But that's just like, that's nitpicky stuff. That's just an issue I have with many games in general. But other than that, I do like the story so much. It's so interesting. I like the whole cycles thing. I like the fact that you're kind of discovering things alongside the MC as well. It's not just like, oh, we're gonna force you feed this information to you immediately, and you're just gonna have to figure it out afterwards. It's more of like, you're slowly building the pieces together, which I do appreciate. It's just like, you're taking your time and being like, okay, this is what you know about this person. Do you trust them? The do you trust them is such an interesting concept as well, after like the betrayals too. I love that. Also, I do like the DDR sections. I'm not gonna lie. They don't fit super seamlessly into some of the sections. Like I do like the whole, like, if you maintain your sanity, you play a little DDR game. I think that's fun. The dexterity roll for the gacha is interesting, but I feel like it would need to be introduced to me earlier to be like, hey, if something happens, like, you have to do the gacha roll, which they might have done, and I like totally skipped over some of the dialogue for that, but that could have been what happened. But I do like that concept where it's just like, you have to make it believable. I kind of wonder what happens if you lose. That's my question. Because I kept my sanity pretty high, but they had that concept where if you didn't have enough sanity, you would only need 2 connecting ones. So I'm very, very curious as to what would happen there. Also, the characters feel so real. Like, they feel like real people. They're not just like just stock stereotype characters. They do have a little bit more to them. You know, I really appreciate this dev's writing of their characters and their storyline specifically. Like, those are probably some of my favorite parts to this game in general. But overall, very good game. I'm very excited to see what happens at the end, even though I'm a scared little baby. I don't know if I'll be able to play it through. I need like a friend to sit with me to like be with while jump scares happen, because oh my god, the kid in the window scared the shit out of me. But what do you guys think? Are you thinking of checking out The Lover's Enigma, or are you checking out any other games in the Otome Games Celebration? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!